Happy New Year, everyone. This is January 1st, and I am Mercs Rain, and this is Judgment. And with our fists of justice, we will fight all of the street crime that has nothing to do with our main case. Let's go ahead and jump right in. I don't think I've got too much other news or anything to chat about. Go ahead and do that. Alright. We should have audio. I might need to tweak its volume. We'll see. I know I tweaked it because, again, right, I'm going through my Discord channel, and then the Monster Hunter stuff, we're using Discord, so I might need to tweak it. It might be too loud. We'll find out. We'll find out. Here we go. Let's go ahead and continue. So, our Chapter 7, we're like in the middle of Chapter 7, maybe closer towards the end. We're currently at a 28-hour playthrough. Look at that. All right. So, one of the things we did last is we're finding out that one of the guys from the research lab had met with another person who then died, right? And that other person also, I think, knew Shintani, who was the other lawyer at the Gendala Agency. Well, that guy died, and we're trying to investigate his death and what they talked about. And so, we have a person working inside of a host club, and she's trying to get that information for us. Oh, and I guess we're going right into the combat here. Oh, I'm missing all my kicks. Oh, okay.
And stay down.
Bomber, you've been playing Freedom Unite all day. It is a very good game, isn't it? I mean, even though it's a PSP game, it's quite old at this point. It's still a very solid game. The only things that you're really wishing is that, like, it had a right stick camera movement and all of that, you know? Oh well. Okay, so Theater Square, main story, that's where we're headed now. Man, more?
Out of the way.
Ow, ow, ow. Oh, we're low on HP. We're a little low. Let's actually grab some food somewhere.
What a waste.
And not only does it hold up, I still think it shows off the best qualities of Monster Hunter. I think we've already finished this one. Hold on, let me talk to him real quick. Yeah, I think we've maxed out the purchasing here, and the reason why I think that is because he's got the yellow happy face above him, meaning I think we're max friendship. That's okay. Let's eat at one of these restaurants. In fact, I'm not sure if we've eaten at all of these yet. We've almost certainly eaten at the Wild Jackson. We'll go into... Oh, wait, there's a QR code. That's what that dinging is, if you were wondering what the annoying sound was here. We're looking around for a QR code. Can we go inside this building? Where are we? QR code, there it is! Camera. Ooh. Take picture! EX Tiger dances with Crane. Wait, Who's this from? Oh, Kim! You and the Keihin gang again? Oh, maybe the Keihin gang was... No, there it is. Threat 100. Fantastic. I love that. Fantastic, gameplay element. Yeah, so you're trying to get geared up so you don't hold... You weren't holding us back, Bomber. No worries, no worries. Here's something to remember, right? LeCloud and I have probably thousands of hours of Monster Hunter under our belts because we started with Monster Hunter 1. We started when that game was new, back on the PS2. So it's been a long time. If I recall correctly, you started with World, which honestly, I bet you most of the current Monster Hunter fans probably started with World. Makes perfect sense. That game blew up because not only was it a good, fun game, it was approachable, and it had a lot of quality of life features, but it still had the core Monster Hunter elements to it. and it was on the major consoles. Because thinking of old past Monster Hunters, they first came out on a PS2 Prime console, but then went to PSP, and then went to the 3DS, and then like it stayed on handhelds for a long time, and then it went to the Wii and Wii U, which is kind of weird. Like it needed a new proper current gen console, and it finally got one, and it was a great game. Anyways, LeCloud and I, we did unlock the Urgent for the next tier, the next star, and it is the Tigrex fight. And I'm going to tell you now, the Tigrex fight will be difficult. So, yeah, getting geared up is great. Alright, we got the new EX skill, Tiger Dances with Crane. Focus your inner energy to release a destructive blow that drills through an enemy's chest. Press triangle while holding a fighting stance. So, like, basically at any time. I kind of don't know if I like it. Like, I kind of want to be able to unlearn some of these, or turn them off, not maybe unlearn them. But the reason why is because I hold the fighting stance almost all the time. That's the R1 button. Because holding the fighting stance is what kind of lets you lock onto to a target. Triangle is the heavy attack. What if I just want to use heavy attack? I'm not going to buy that right now. We're going to look. Well, what is this building? Where are we? This is so weird. I feel like most places have a purpose. Maybe there's a story element for this one that we haven't hit yet. Tiger Dances with Crane. I honestly, I think it works with both. I think that's the gimmick they're going with. Ooh, I don't think we've been to this restaurant yet. Welcome, sir. We have not. Boneless short rib, salted tongue, harami king, honey pepper, dwaji galbi, matured roast steak. There's a lot of good-looking stuff in here. Cheese fondue. All right, let's go ahead and get the Japanese beef ribs with the cheese fondue. We should probably, like, run all the way up and talk to the doctor and get that little bit of permanent damage healed, but we haven't yet.
Good stuff.
Don't let Kim down. Well, we might. We might. Although the bosses are close. The bosses are so close. We don't have to run across the city. Let's just take them out. Let's just do it. Let's just do it, and then we don't get bothered every 5 steps on the road. No?
Yagami!
Yep. Here we go. Kenta Kasai. We're fighting this guy over and over and over again. Ow. Oh. Wait, what? Like floated in the air. I love it. You're right. After 3 losses, he should just give up. No, don't do it. That's right. I brought my bicycle to the fight. I mean, some random person's bicycle. Oh wow! Look at our permanent damage up there. He really hit us pretty hard, didn't he? Okay, Way of the Open Fist, I think is what just happened there. Okay, 1 down. We'll go do 1 more. Then maybe we'll figure out the doctor element, because we haven't really done that. Oh, we got like a bigger boss coming at us here. But yeah, if they would just give up after we get them so many times, that would be great.
What a waste.
You're right. That guy was bigger. Big heavyweight. Oh, my goodness. Look, there's just like a ton more now coming for us. Now this guy's bigger too, but he didn't have the health that the other one did. Was the kick move new? I've never seen it either, but it's not one we unlocked, right? When you use the different things around the world, they just have a whole bunch of different options that might get chosen, and it's the first time we've seen that one. Honestly, I mean, clearly the combat in this game is one of the main parts of the game, and they did a really good job with it. Alright, there's the man I've been looking for. Here's your guy, Honda Bomber. So Koga, being the lazy mother effer that he is, asked me to kick your butt. But regardless of the reason, I'd be happy to fight you either way. Could go on like this forever, but why don't we catch up with our fists instead? You know, this guy just likes fighting, and he likes fighting us, because we're a good match for him. Ow! Okay, okay. Hold on, hold on. Bicycle, thank you. Ah! Oh no, he made us drop it! Oh no! I think I gotta heal a little bit. This guy would be your gym bro. He would definitely be in there, that's for sure. Alright, I think I gotta go EX boost now as well. My EX boost is almost totally gone. Nope, no! Eat something! You can eat while you're on the ground. He's like wasting all of our food now. Oh, one more hit would have had him. Oh, man! Wow, that was close.
Really, guys?
Yeah, we gotta go take care of our deadly health loss. At least when we do this, though, right? Kim sends us some kind of thing to our mailbox, right? Whew, that settles it for now, I think. Yeah, until they show up again in 10 minutes. That was certainly one of our closer fights, yeah. Oh my goodness.
You asked.
Ow! I can't do anything! Come here! Missing! Okay.
And stay down.
Are you missing a Honda? Yes, not an actual car Honda. Okay, so the doctor is the dude who's down in the sewer. We've talked to him. We've never used his services before. Well, we're gonna go do it though right now. Hold on. What season is it? Isn't it December right now in game? Like the very end? I seem to recall that it's December. Okay, let's heal.
山上さん
You need anything, Yagami-san? Yes, I need a checkup. Can I bother you for a checkup? Treatment's gonna cost you 20,000 yen! Alright. Worth it, right? We got money. Full health. Treatment's all finished. Drop by again whenever you feel the need. Cool. Suspicious man. Those eyes, they're deeper than the Kamurocho sewers, yet brighter than a trash can bonfire. Just who are you, anyway? I'm Yagami. Can I help you with something? Depends. Let me introduce myself first. I'm Morio Onodera. I tell you, buddy, when you've spent as much time below the pipes as me, you stumble across some strange shit. Dealing in such odds and ends is what I do for a living. Got anything worth looking at? How about a talisman that boosts your luck at the casino? And that's just for starters. I might want that. Why would anyone even make something like that? Sounds pretty sketchy. I see. What's your asking price? Pshaw, I ain't after money. What do you mean? You have to make a living somehow. That's where you're wrong. I chose this lifestyle because I don't want to be tied down to the filth of the world above. They call it the almighty coin, but I say it's the root of all evil. What I value now is experience. Go on. So I have people talk about their life experiences and give them something based on what they say. Your eyes tell me you've gone through quite a lot in your young life. I bet you've got some amazing stories to tell. Oh, we pay with SP. That's what we use to our skill points, right? To get our skills. Commodities, like skill books even. Or items to help you out in mini-games. Oh. How about it? Feel like having to sit down? Yeah, I could do that. Perfect. This is what I have in stock right now. All right. What does he got? Ah. Triple Yokon. The thick jelly dessert causes triples to start appearing in Oicho Kabu, which I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming it's something like a slot machine. The 10-10-1 charm. Another for the same game. The Basics of Shogi, a book outlining the basic rules. Understanding of Shogi not guaranteed. It's only 30. I'm totally buying that. A 9 gates tile. Wait, this is for Mahjong? This lets you get a 9 gates in Mahjong, assuming it works at all. Now, wait, is that like cheating? We don't have 10,000 anyways, but... Rush Training, a guide with lessons focused on developing faster footwork and evasive techniques. Let's buy that too. A doll, the Daruma. Probably for our office. Wish we found this sooner. I mean, I will say we haven't really come down here too often, so we probably could have found it a lot sooner. A rubber baseball. A ball with a rubber center. Soccer ball. A fishing float. So this is decoration for sure, it says. We don't know what these are for. And then, cat food. We don't know what the cat food is really for either. We've definitely found cat food to buy at other places, but, alright. We're buying these two things. Secret technique has unlocked double quick step. Learn how to use it in Skill App. Nice. I knew you were one of a kind. What an incredible story. Can't wait to hear more. Cool. Alright, we better check that skill, right? Double quick step allows you to perform 2 quick steps in a row. Yeah, we're buying that. That's amazing. That's the dodge. And we just unlocked the dodge roll. Yeah, I want to buy that too. And then quick step strike. An attack performed from a quick step allows you to strike while dodging. Triangle during a quick step. We're totally buying that. And we also... Did we just learn another one, too? I thought it said another one popped up. Either way, let's buy the dodge roll. Cool. We might want to buy these too. We have a little bit more SP. Yeah, immediately recover from being knocked down and unleash a swift attack. So we got knocked down quite a bit in that one fight we did, right, with Honda? An escape counter when they've grabbed us? Okay, I just spent a whole lot of skill points, so we'll figure that out later with how we're gonna... Sorry, what I'm trying to say is we were saving a lot of points, I think, for something in this tree. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we already bought... No, this one, the health max. We were saving. I spent them. They were burning a hole. Blank Jester's here, Astro's here. Welcome, welcome. How are we doing tonight? Dodge roll, your beloved. Tiger... Wait, hold on. Wait. Which one's Tiger Drop? This one. Yeah, I don't have it unlocked yet. Powerful counterattack made famous by a former Yakuza legend, which I'm guessing is Kiryu. Allows you to stop deadly attack. Can be used in either combat style. Right before the enemy lands a hit on you, you press triangle. Okay. I'll tell you, any of the things that require you to do something like a perfect parry, that's kind of what that sounds like. They're usually pretty difficult to hit, so I don't usually try to get those abilities either. I mean, not first. Not first. Okay. We are supposed to meet someone here, I think.
Oh, there you are, know-it-all asshole.
You again. I thought you'd have given up by now.
After what you did to me and the Kaheen, not once, but
We,
twice,
we literally just beat him.
I'm never backing down.
Sorry, bud. You reap what you sow.
Huh? The hell are you talking about? Quit showing off with your fancy words and shit.
Oh,
Seriously?
man.
Sakakiba!
Kazai! I'm hungry!
Uh-oh, he's got the big
This
power,
man
man.
is Kaito Sakakiba, one of the Kaheen 4.
One of the Kaheen 4.
Him? You let him in?
Hey, Kasai, you're buying me food if I take this guy down, yeah?
You
What is he,
better
like
believe it.
Majin Buu?
Steak, ramen, pizza, whatever you want, big guy.
I hope you're not lying. That mean I get dessert too?
Sure, cake, pudding, anything.
Does curry count as dessert?
No.
Literally anything
It
you
doesn't
want,
count
as
as
much
dessert,
of it
but
as you
it's
want.
very
Just
good.
beat his ass.
Come on, you can't just let him talk you into...
Food!
All right. Hold on. Switching. One down. Don't get hit with his deadly attack or will be scarred mentally. Good to know. I'm gonna throw him. Whoa. Okay, that dude's down. The college dorms guard you mentally. Oh, he missed. Try it again. What? He dodged that. Take the cone. The cone of shame. And now the bicycle. Blank Jester's favorite weapon. Uh-oh.
You crossed the line. You are cold.
I think we got him. I think we got him. The cone of shame and the bicycle of deadly attack.
Jeez, this guy's built like a ton of bricks.
You see that? There's no getting through his flabby exterior. Now go, Sakakiba. Smash this bitch. What are you spacing out for? Get him!
I'm hungry.
What?
It's dinner time.
But
Looks like your buddy abandoned you.
This guy's a loser.
shit! Better luck next time, asshole!
It's probably a great
That
thing
would be
we
my
missed
line.
that, Blank Chester.
Come on, man.
Probably. Shouldn't be too long now till Sayori-san gets in touch. I need a nap. Okay, good. We have completed the meanwhile section. Playing the part with Sayori in the club was pretty cool, and I was very much not expecting the transition to the other character when they did it. Nothing in the game had basically foreshadowed, yeah, you'll definitely play as a different character than Yagami at some point. So I liked it. It was good.
Kuroiwa.
I've been waiting for you.
They're here to arrest me.
Why don't we step inside for a little chat?
Another voluntary interrogation? Thought I told you to bring a warrant next time.
The hell was that?
Let's be civilized here, Yagami-san.
Fine. Office is pretty dirty, though.
I mean, it's got to be cleaner than when the body was found there. Right?
So, to what do I owe the honor?
There's a leak in the prosecutor's office. Pretty sure it's a woman. Got her hands on some pretty important case files. The ones
Oh.
about the vice director of the ADDC getting beaten to death in the street.
Yep.
You have any ideas?
Mafia, you definitely didn't do that. See, it was some other chick.
Sorry, not a clue.
We couldn't tell.
What kind of lowlife would sell
Kaito
police
couldn't tell.
secrets?
Totally different person.
Shh. Scum. Right, Ayabe?
Totally. The worst.
Nobody takes us seriously around here.
That all you came to ask? I'm sure you guys are just as busy as I am. So, if you're finished, I'm gonna have to ask you to...
Right. Izumida wants to talk to you tomorrow. About Shintani's murder. You'll be there. In cuffs if need be.
So these guys are just Izumida's errand boys. 3 likeness characters in a room. You love the scene just because of that fact? It is interesting, right?
Why am I being treated like a suspect?
How many likeness
Sorry,
characters are there
that's
in the game
classified.
total?
Just drop by the public prosecutor's office. If you're innocent, you'll have nothing to worry about.
You don't want to deal with getting arrested. Trust me. Better to handle this before it gets to that point. Think of it like that.
Thanks for the advice.
Besides, you and Izumida go way back.
But how am I going to defend myself if I don't know why he suspects me? Let me guess. I'll find out when I get there.
More or less. Who knows what angle Izumida will take.
Have it your way. I'll come in and clear the air and we'll be done with this.
I'll be in touch tomorrow.
Ayabe sticks around for a little bit.
Asshole's been dragging me everywhere. I can't do a damn thing on my own.
I can tell. Looks rough.
I like Ayabe. I feel like he was an unlikable character in the beginning, but I do like him now.
Hello, Yagami-san?
Hey, any luck?
Yes. I made friends with the girl who served Hashiki 6 months ago. We're gonna bounce and go to Tender in a few.
Perfect. Wait, did you just say bounce?
This feels like a chapter ending. Oh, maybe not. Chapter ending might be at Tender. It just feels really close. And it feels as well like they just set up the next chapter with the essentially being arrested, right? So Yagami, Kuroiwa, Ayabe, Genda for main characters, but there are other. Oh, Genda's a likeness character too. Neat. The one employee at the arcade. There's an owner of a restaurant who's one, and others. Wow. It's some, like, weird side characters to make likeness characters. Alright, let's go ahead and hit our mailbox, because, him should have sent us something. Okay, red pyroxene, blue pyroxene. Sure. Hold on. What does it even do? I know we've looked at it before, but I just don't remember. Not in that one. Where is it? There it is. Usable as a material. Okay, so we haven't found what needs these yet. And it could be the drone races, or it could even be... Hold on. There's also the extracts. Maybe it's one of these even. I don't know. I mean, it's not one of these ones. There's probably more that you unlock. Okay, so we need to eat something, because our character is low on life. So we'll stop at one of these restaurants, but also, I feel like I want to stock up a little bit on some bentos. I also realized I just ran the wrong way because I was looking at chat. MCU, by the way, I have no idea who that is, because I'm assuming you're not talking about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They play the dude at the arcade. Okay. Alright. I don't believe we've eaten here yet. Hey, wait, what's this? Oh, this is... the shop. I got it. Curry and rice. Yes, please. With, some soba and hot broth. Yes, yes. And egg and tempura soba. Yeah, all of that. Thank you.
Ah, it's the spot.
Whole life.
ありがとうございました。
Yeah, I really did think that the pyroxene was probably a consumable. I don't know why, but I did. You headcanon that his favorite is the spinach soba and yuzu chicken. Let's see. Is there a popo right here? Probably not. What? That dude's got a knife! That dude has a golf club! We just healed! I always miss the normal attacks when they're already on the ground. Always.
Really, guys?
Yeah, so, okay, hold on. Let's actually take a look at our items. When I was thinking about it, honestly, I was thinking it was probably gonna be one of these items for some reason. That we got when we just started the game for no reason. That dude has student loans! Well... they chose to have them! Hold up, before we talk to, the characters we're supposed to, let's see if he's got anything new. He does. I want you to find a certain cat, a very special cat, but I can't seem to capture it. Please, must do this. Come to the roof of the building that houses the izakaya called Happy Family on Senryo Avenue, and come alone. Okay, actually, we've already taken that, I guess. Yeah, I probably will have to check them out. Those items are items I didn't want to use because I felt like they kind of look like they're cheating, like shooting energy blasts from your hands, but there are so many just random encounters that I don't feel bad about using it on one of them.
Sorry, son.
Took you long enough. This is Mika-san.
Hey, I'm Yagami. Mind if I join you?
Be my guest.
This is the man you served 6 months ago? You're certain?
Yeah, that's him.
We already discussed Hoshiki and Shono. Mika-san was at their table, without a doubt.
That's Shono-san, right?
Yeah. What were they like?
I guess nothing stood out about them more than any other pair of businessman types. Hoshiki-san complained about his boss, while Shono-san just nodded and smiled.
What was Hoshiki saying?
He was going on and on about this Kido-san guy. Have you heard about that new dementia drug, 89?
Yeah, I'm kind of familiar.
Not surprised.
I wouldn't
They
remember
show
any of
about
this
it
if
on
it happened
TV
6
a
months ago
bunch.
to me.
Anyway, apparently Kido-san's kind of a big shot guy on the 89 research team.
And Hoshiki and Shono were talking shit about him?
Yeah. Sounds like Kido-san was getting wined and dined by all sorts of people who wanted to profit off 89. From what I heard, not all those deals were above board.
Secret deals, huh? Is
It's
Kido-san
anime voice
working with the
actor!
Yakuza?
Hoshiki-san didn't give specifics, but he did say 89 could buy a lot of influence. And about the cut he'd be getting later. He seemed like a really shady guy, actually.
Interesting.
You remember a lot about Hashiki, huh?
I gotta say, you remember a lot for a conversation that happened 6 months ago.
Can you blame me? The poor man got beaten to death right afterward.
Ah, so she
I replayed
ingrained
this
it.
a lot.
Right. Sorry.
And at that point, I already knew about 89. See, my grandma has pretty bad Alzheimer's. So, I was hoping they'd release it to the
So she took a
public soon.
special interest and paid
I'm sure
attention
that made
more.
the conversation stick out to you.
Yeah. When I heard Kito-san was just another slime ball, I don't know, kind of broke my heart.
Tragic.
How was Shono acting?
How was Shono acting that night at the club?
Well, he spent most of the night staring at my chest. Hashiki-san kept going on about Kito-san all the
Is
same,
that kind of
though.
club?
Maintain eye contact, Yagami-san.
Shono-san seemed more interested in being a creep than indulging him, though.
You don't think he was listening to Hashiki-san then?
Nope, didn't seem like it.
Disgruntled boss on one side, closet perv on the other.
But then, out of the blue, Hashiki-san said this.
There's something fishy going on with 89, I just know it.
Nice voice.
Did he have any idea what it was?
What did he say again? Something about fabrication or falsification?
I mean, both of those could be
Data
used
fabrication?
in a similar sense.
Falsifying the effects of the drug?
Yeah, that was it. He kept going on about how 89 was too good to be true. And how weird it is that it just came out of nowhere.
So he brought Shono to the club to try and figure out if 89 was
I
real.
feel like we were all
Right.
kind of guessing that might have been
What
the
did
case
Shono
anyways.
say?
Just, there's nothing fishy about it.
But then Hashiki-san yelled back.
I don't believe that for a second.
It was kind of awkward seeing how desperate he was.
Dreamland, Happy New
Makes
Year!
sense he'd be desperate, though.
Why?
He promised this guy Kajihira he'd shut down the ADDC.
Yeah, did the name Kajihira come up?
Did you ever hear Hashiki mention a Kajihira?
Kajihira.
It's a big construction company based out of Kansai. Basically, Hashiki was working for this Kajihira, trying to shut down the ADDC.
Wait, I thought Hashiki-san was super important, like vice director or something.
He was. Kajihira's money was too much for him to refuse, though.
Either way, I don't remember hearing them talk about a Kajihira.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't in your stream, this recent one, Dreamland, but I did jump in one the other day. You were playing Elder Scrolls Online. I played that game one time in the beta, and then I never played it again. I had other things going on, but it does seem like they've done a lot with that game over the years.
Thanks for this, Mika-chan. You must be exhausted.
That's all then?
Yeah, you helped us more than you know. Be safe on your way back.
Thank you.
What time's your shift start tomorrow, Saori-san?
It doesn't.
Sorry. I'm not coming back tomorrow.
Huh?
It was a one-night thing. I got to see a side of myself I didn't know I had, though.
Man, this stinks. You're so pretty, Saori-san, and I was pumped to learn more from you.
I don't think I have much left to teach. I might be able to help you, though. As a friend.
You're a lawyer?
Let me know if you ever get into trouble.
Wow, I've never been friends with a lawyer before. This is like super cool.
It's super cool.
Thanks so much. Bye now.
That was amazing, Saori-san. You really pulled through for us.
It's fine.
Come on, I'll walk you back to the office. I want to review what we learned with Hoshino-kun and the others.
Sure.
Yagami, seeing that she'll openly tell people she likes about anything. Also, Yagami starts to tell her about conspiracy that could get her killed if the wrong person hears. Yeah, I feel like this isn't the first time Yagami has just been telling people things, and it's not going to be the last time. But of course, they are doing that for our benefit, because as the audience, we would. In order for them to convey the information they want to, they have to have the conversation, or they have to do like inside monologue-y stuff. And I feel like the conversation is more interesting to watch. So let's just keep the headcanon. It's all for the audience, us. Oh, I guess she's gonna follow us out. Alright, I don't know. I wanted to just turn around and make sure there wasn't anything back there. You're convinced that Yagami's just a goof? Well, he is kind of that too, yeah. Oh, I thought she was gonna follow us. Oh, there she is. I mean, granted, she's not gonna keep up with us running. So, why are they having us walk her back? Is there going to be something that happens while we're doing this? That's a lot of guys. Oh, baseball bat! Wrong button. Hold on. Hold on. Let's try one of these things. Okay. This one allows you to fire energy balls. This one lets you trigger an explosion. Instant kill extract, fire element, lightning, heaven strike, fighting spirit. Wait, fighting spirit, dance. All right, let's try the lightning element. That sounds like fun. For 30 whole seconds. Yeah, now we're making guys just fall over. And then they go down on the ground where I can't hit them. It's like the did you see that weird flip? No, face the guy behind me, please. Thank you. Hey, where did our friend go?
What a waste.
There she is. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, no taxi app. There are taxis, clearly, right? But they're on the edge of the city. You clipped the flip. Nice. It was really crazy, right? And I'm convinced the reason that happened is that the physics kind of messed up because he was shocked. Okay. Oh, come on, I didn't hit you.
Welcome back. You're so beautiful, Saori-san.
Like a puppy.
You should dress like that all the time, Saori-kun.
Yeah, good luck finding clients.
I'm changing.
Top staring.
There's a good chance Hashki's murder was premeditated, just like Chairman Kajihira suspected.
That's the conclusion you and Saori-kun reached?
Yeah. Hashki thought something was up with 89. Doubted the authenticity of the research. Seemed convinced they had fabricated data.
And then
he
died
was desperately
immediately.
searching for proof before he died.
But was there anything actually wrong with it?
I tried analyzing the paper myself to find out, but it's like it was written in a different language. I'm searching for someone more knowledgeable as we speak, but nobody seems to suspect any foul play, not even online.
Yet Hashki was still searching for issues, and if he had managed to find one...
The ADDC would be long gone by now.
Then they murdered Hashki to keep the secret safe?
Don't be ridiculous. Who would kill a man just to protect a research paper?
I mean, there's a lot of money behind it.
As unlikely as you think. The ADDC has been bringing in billions of government yen ever since they published that paper. With that much cash involved, bumping someone off wouldn't be out of the question.
The question is, who killed Hashki?
The culprit made it so Hashiki wouldn't die immediately. He had to be pretty skilled.
A professional assassin, if I had to guess. The man in the black raincoat.
If he was an assassin, that would mean someone hired him.
Yeah. Someone who wanted to protect 89 and the ADDC. But who? Can't begin to imagine. But apparently Kido was out hyping up 89, raking in tons of dirty money in the process. Guy might even be involved with the Yakuza.
You're really suspicious of him, Yagami-san.
Speaking of the Yakuza, you know who
Well,
we
it
haven't
looks
seen
like
in
a
a long
rat.
time?
Maybe
Hamura.
Shintani got too close to the truth, and Kido offed him for it.
The thought has crossed my mind. Don't think we can say that for sure without looking more into Kido, though.
But judging from our last visit, that won't be as easy as you make it sound. He's practically a celebrity at this point.
Well, maybe if we can't get him to talk, prosecutor's office can.
Huh? What do you mean?
I've got a meeting with Izumida tomorrow. They're calling me in.
Isn't that the prosecutor who was trying to
Meeting.
get you arrested?
He can try all he wants. That's what this meeting's about.
No chance in hell he agrees to help us then.
All depends on how this little chat goes. If I can convince him I'm innocent, I'll clear my name and put the squeeze on Kido all in one fell swoop.
I can convince him I'm innocent with my fists
What
of
are you
justice.
planning, Yagami-san?
That's probably not going to work in this situation, though. Probably. Alright. Let's talk to some people.
You can talk to Izumida tomorrow, but you better not get arrested over there. Promise me.
I mean, it's not up to us.
I feel like we did good work today. Go home and relax, Yagami-san. You have a big day tomorrow.
I feel like you did better work than we did. But yeah.
Don't know if I should be saying this, but it's been a while since I've felt this alive. This case is just about reaching its tipping point. I'd be out there too if my knees weren't so damn creaky.
Yeah, okay.
Yo, everything's really falling into place. Guess it's good we let Saori-san handle the cabaret, huh?
Yup. Turns out, good choice. Go to the office and use the insta-kill extract. Foolproof plan. Probably, yeah. He can't arrest us if he's dead. I think that's the moral of the story. I don't know if it's the right moral, but it is amoral. Pun was unintended, but amoral stands. Why did you want to fight me? Oh, there's so many of them. Who wants to get close? I dare ya! I had to do the dodge roll because we had never done it before. Ow! He's got a sword! How did that not do like mortal wound damage to us? I picked the guy up and his sword fell into 3 pieces.
And stay down.
You are offended that I use the elevator. I will tell you, the only reason I know that the window's an option is because you mentioned it. But it's not something I would normally do. It doesn't make sense. Why would I try to jump out the window? So we use the elevator like a civilized person. Oh, them again! Ouch! Go down! Wait, why do they have blue? What's the blue? Is that fear? How am I missing? Okay. It's almost as bad as like normal
Really,
Keihin gang going on now. Just all the time. You have a question. Is Yagami, of all people, civilized? I mean, a civilized person doesn't fight in the streets. Unless they're using a weapon for a more civilized age. Then they fight wherever they please. Here we go. Rest up. This feels like it has to be chapter complete. So let's complete that chapter. Maybe not. Maybe the chapter just keeps going. Why did I have to go and mention Hamura?
Yo.
How does he keep doing this?
Got a message for you from Kuroiwa. Says to drop by the Tokyo Public Prosecutor's office. Izumita's waiting for you.
Why'd you have to come here to tell me that? Would have been easier to talk on the phone.
I got a bad feeling about all this.
Huh?
Feels like I'm never gonna see you again if you get yourself locked up now.
Come on, don't be like that. Even if
He's
I do get
actually
arrested,
like worried about us.
I won't say a word about your little side job. That's what you're worried about, right?
Yep. I might have to send someone to bump you off in prison if you rat me out.
Like you could pull that off. Aren't you busy dusting off Kuroiwa's boots?
I'm laying low, that's all.
Speaking of, I have a question for you now that you're off your leash. Why do they think I killed Shintani? They have to have a reason, right?
I think he was actually here because he's worried about us.
You've gotta know.
Well, funny enough, I don't. Kuroiwa won't share a shred of info with anyone but his closest partners. Not sure why.
Gotcha.
Now, get
They're
over
being
to the
bankrolled.
prosecutor's office.
Someone?
Sorry, but you gotta cover your own cab fare.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe this is the never-ending chapter? Yes, it certainly is. It certainly is, and that's fine. Yeah, I know, he doesn't lock the door. He should start locking the door. Hold on. Did that... It looked like that sign had an interact prompt. Alright, the closest taxi is that one. Yagami has a lot of enemies. You're not wrong about that. We should probably stock up on some food items before we, jump in the taxi there. Is this the Popo? No, it's not. The Popo is behind us, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know if we've, maxed this one out for the record, but we have not. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Bento lunchbox. I have 0, so we'll go ahead and just buy 10. Special yakisoba. We'll buy 5 of those. Finish that off as well, and I think that's really all we need. Yeah. Purchase. A friendly guy trophy. Nice. Currently, you've got a 10-point total. Oh, looks like you've reached 10 points. Congratulations. About time, too. Here's your limited edition record, sir. Nice. 500 SP. Thanks for shopping with Popo. Get our food, take the taxi. The Tokyo Public Prosecutor's Office, please. Off of you.
I've been waiting for you, Yagami-san.
Rolling out the red carpet, huh?
Izumita was hoping you'd lower your guard if I was the first person you saw here.
The man never changes. He loves his mind games.
Yagami-kun, How did they convince you to come?
I heard your pal Izumida wants to chat. And depending on what I say, he may or may not try to arrest me.
I'm not sure it'll be quite like that.
Huh? Then what's it gonna be?
Well, you're about to get thrown to the wolves.
Hey, Mafia,
Give us more of a heads up, why
Good
don't you?
luck. Excuse me. I've brought Yagami-san.
Much appreciated.
Huh. Even the chief prosecutor's in on this.
Please come in.
What items did you order, Blank Jester?
So these are the wolves. A room full of prosecutors, huh?
Yagami-sensei, I believe Kuroiwa-san already told you this, but we want to talk to you about Shintani-sensei's murder. However, this is not a courtroom, and we're not strangers, or wolves. Just try to relax.
Yeah, relaxed, right. I'm not telling you what you want to hear, though. You want me to say I killed Shintani, right? Sorry, not happening. The burden of proof's on you anyway. So why don't we start there? Why do you think I did it?
Yagami-sensei, where were you on the night of Shintani-sensei's murder?
Answer my question with another question? That's not very nice.
Papal is
Do you have an
impractical.
alibi for that evening?
The large hole in the center?
You heard of a company called KJ Art? The place is a front for some Kansai Yakuza, the Kyorei clan. On the night of the crime, I was near there with their captain, Shioya. He'll back my story up, I'm sure.
And care to explain why Shintani-sensei's corpse was found in your office?
I was hoping you could tell me. Maybe the real killer could answer that for you.
Naturally. That's why I called you here.
Jerk! They had no intention of listening to what I had to say from the start.
Mind if I interject?
Go right ahead, Morita-san.
Yagami-san, you stole a look at Shintani-sensei's call history before the police arrived, yes? Not long before his death, he placed a call to the Advanced Drug Development Center. Knowing that, you barged into the center and interrogated both Kido-san and Shono-san.
Yes.
Why would you do such a thing?
To find out why
I wanted to figure
how
out
he
what
died.
made Shintani a target. Who wanted him dead?
Is that not the police's job?
I couldn't leave it to them. Or the prosecution. After all, you guys have a bad habit of going after the wrong guy. Kinda like right now.
I see. So you mean to imply someone else killed Shintani-sensei?
yes?
Do you have anything that could prove that claim?
The burden of proof is on the prosecution. We said that once before already. I think we're going to say it again, because I don't know what this answer does for us, right? I'll do it. What? I'll find it? I'm going to get to the bottom of this for you guys? Is that what we're trying to say here? Nah. That's why I'm here. To give the proof that we didn't do it. Again, like, we have an alibi, but it's not a great alibi because of where we were. So again, I think it just comes back to, okay, so, yeah, no. Proof is on you.
The burden of proof rests on the prosecution. It's not my place to take on such a heavy responsibility.
There's no need to be like that, Yagami-san. As we said before, this isn't a courtroom. It'd be an honor to hear your thoughts on the matter.
Oh yeah? How about someone says please? Please. Great. I'll tell you what I know.
This is to my benefit, too. This way, I can find out how the prosecution sees Shintani's case. Let's see. You've got the Charles Arcade ashtray that you've been looking for a whole year. The Korean version of JE PS4 PS5 version. Wait. You're getting all the different versions because you're getting the Japanese version too? 2 towels, 2 shirts, Lost Judgment steelbook, keychain holder, a sake bottle cup set. That's really cool. That's pretty cool. You hate the really vague half-line starter answers in this. Yeah, I feel like with these answers, we have chosen as often the choice that, had we known what we were going to say, I never would have chose it, as we choose the option that I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I thought he was going to say, right? So it's kind of like a coin flip right now on whether or not the choice is what I think the choice is. But it is what it is, and it turns out that none of these choices I don't think matter too much. Had we said something else there, I'm guessing it would have somehow come around to the same thing anyways. It's more like an illusion of choice, I think, for the most part. But yes, Bomber, we kind of took control. I like it. Stay hydrated. All right, will do. Thank you, Dreamland.
Before we get to Shintani's murder, there are a few things I need to cover. 1 year ago, the ADDC published a research paper on a new drug they were developing called 89. This drug has gained global recognition as the thing that may finally cure Alzheimer's disease. What hasn't gained recognition is the fact that someone from the ADDC was murdered 6 months ago.
An ADDC member murdered? Who?
I know this. It's the name of the ADC employee who was killed 6 months ago. So we do have a consecutive correct bonus thing here. So here's the thing. We were clearly, right, just talking with the person who was there. Shono is not dead, right? It's not Emmy, the nurse, either. It's either Hashiki or Kido. I think it's not Hashiki, right? Because she said Hashiki she didn't know, so it's Kido. Right? No. It is Hashiki. It is Hashiki. I'm like, had we played this like days in a row, I'd have no questions on the names. But because we've, gone, a week in between each play session, I'm forgetting the names. But I'm pretty sure Kido is currently the director, and Hashiki is dead.
The vice director, Toru Hashiki.
We got it.
Hashiki was seen arguing with a strange man in Kamurocho before being found lying beaten in the street. He died in the hospital 3 weeks later. The culprit is still at large. Did you know of this case?
It's the first I've heard of it.
Understandable. It didn't make many headlines. Incidentally, this Hashiki guy had a pretty big secret.
Uh-huh.
Turns out he was working for the Kajihira Group, a massive construction company based out of Kansai. Kajihira was planning to redevelop the land the ADDC sits on. He'd already settled it with the Minister of Health, had the Kyorei clan muscle in on the turf too. But the plan fell apart when 89 was announced. Kajihira ended up taking a pretty big hit, to the tune of 100 billion yen.
What?
That's when Hashiki came in, swearing to Kajihira that he'd scuttle 89, no matter what it took. Just before he was beaten half to death, Hashiki went out with another member of the ADDC. Someone deeply involved in the development of 89. Someone he thought he could manipulate.
That's Shono. Who was the employee that Hashiki met with? Yeah, Shono. So you've got 8 versions, and that's not enough. You need them all. Now you'll have 12. Do you have like a special shelf that you have them all displayed on, or what are you doing with them? I am assuming you don't just have them in a stack somewhere, right? You must have them maybe even like hung up on the wall, even.
I'm sure you recognize this man, Izumida-san. 3 years ago, he testified about the murder that had taken place at the ADDC. He claimed he had seen the victim, a patient by the name of Waku, still alive.
I remember him. You're referring to Dr. Shono?
Mm-hmm. He's also the head of the 89 research team. Hashiki was grilling Shono, convinced that there was something fishy going on with 89.
Like what?
He thought they'd fabricated data and falsified the effects of the drug. After all, it wasn't until rumors of closing the ADDC started swirling that Director Kido suddenly announced 89. Hashiki was convinced it was all too convenient to be coincidence. But that doubt didn't sit well with those who stood to rake in massive profits off 89's development.
Are you implying Hashiki's murder was premeditated?
Sounds like we're finally on the same page, Izumida-san. I had the exact same thought. Taking all this into account, doesn't it seem like there really is something fishy about 89?
That should do it for the explanation of 89. Now, to bring this full circle. Yeah,
But let's get
do
back
it.
to Shintani. Just before he was murdered, he called the ADDC and tried to get in touch with a very specific someone. Maybe that phone call provoked whoever is trying to hide the truth about 89. Shintani was an obstacle, just like Hashiki. He had to be removed. What I'm saying is, there's a chance anyone who gets too close to learning the true nature of 89 is being murdered. And if you haven't investigated down that path, then one thing's pretty clear. You have a lot more work to do before you can arrest me, wouldn't you say? Answer me, Izumida!
We got a little aggressive there.
If you still want to bring me in, let's see some proof. All these prosecutors, and nobody's got any proof.
That's quite a theory, Yagami-san. Truly fascinating. There were details in there even we weren't aware of. You've clearly done your homework.
I'd be glad to hand over my findings if it'll help. After all, 89's practically a household name at this point. Lifting the lid on it might be too much for me to handle all on my own. And besides, I think I'd rather work with you than Izumida here.
Yes, so, my shirt. Green is my favorite color, so a green
need to
Zelda
lose the
logo was
attitude,
amazing.
Yagami.
It's not great for a green screen, though.
Sorry, I need to take this. Yes, hello?
Or maybe it is great, you know, depending on your thoughts on the matter.
Is that so? Yes, you've done excellent work. Thank you. Just so you're aware, the prosecution has made a coordinated effort with law enforcement. We've already submitted a request for the court to issue a warrant. I'm sorry for the call, but that was the verification of our request, you see.
You're still gonna arrest me after all this, huh?
Fortunately, you're not the one under arrest.
What?
I wouldn't celebrate. We're not done with you just yet. It's in the interest of closing the case.
Who is under arrest?
Listen here, Yagami. You know who Shintani's killer was? It's your old friend, Ayabe.
What?
Striations on the recovered bullet are a perfect match to his firearm. There's no doubt. He's the one. Like it or not, he's going down.
That's pretty big proof. I don't know if I believe it, though. Huh. Ayabe, really? I mean, his whole shtick is that he's the dirty cop and he sells information, right? He doesn't seem like a paid hitman. That doesn't sound right. I do think, though, that if we think back to the meeting of him and Yagami and Ayabe that we just had in our office, I bet he knew. I bet he knew, though, that they had proof on him or something. Because he said, this might be the last time I see you. And the way Yagami took it was, oh, because we're going to prison. But it might actually be different. It might be that, oh, it's the last time I see you because I'm skipping town, or because I'm going to be the one arrested. I don't know. Oh no, Bomber, your internet's bugging out and you missed everything. Well, if your internet is stable for the next 2 minutes, we're going to save, and this is the beginning of Chapter 8, so you're going to get the recap.
In the roaring
We're at
din
1
of the city,
hour,
the
21
death
in.
of the
I might try to, like,
ADDC's vice director hardly
replay
made
this
a
again
sound.
tomorrow.
Behind his death are the vast profits of the AD9 drug.
Not tomorrow. Next time we
Yagami
stream.
arrives at the possibility that all the deaths were premeditated. But the prosecution's eye for such detail is wanting, and Detective Ayabe is indicted for Shintani's murder.
Chapter 8, A Broken Bond. I will say the recap left some details
Striations
out.
on the recovered bullet are a perfect match to his firearm. There's no doubt. He's the one. Like it or not, he's going down.
Apologies for keeping you in the dark. It was imperative for Ayabe to be completely oblivious to our suspicions of him, after all. This is a murder charge against an active officer. To put it plainly, it takes more effort to actually make an arrest. So, we had to pretend you were our primary suspect.
You and Ayabe have gotten to be pretty cozy these days. Suspecting you was the perfect way to divert his attention.
I see. So this was all some kind of act?
An act? Not at all, I assure you. And I believe you should know. We're aware of Ayabe's side job. Ayabe was an informant, a spy. He was selling police intel on the black market. We plan to investigate those transactions thoroughly, Yagami-san.
Don't look at Mafuyu.
It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if we see you again in the near future.
Speak of the devil, we were just talking about you, Ayabe-san.
Listen, Yagami, you gotta help. Someone set me up. They're saying I killed Shintani. Me.
I don't think he did. I don't think he did.
Uh-huh.
You're not surprised?
Not quite. Already heard. I'm sitting here with the prosecution as we speak.
Huh?
Yeah. They're looking right at me.
Please, Yagami, you have to take my case. I don't know where else to turn.
Okay. I'll do it. It's only fair after all you've done. We can talk more later. I'll be there soon.
Yeah, they didn't hear that. Will we put the lawyer badge back on, the pin?
See you in court then. Who do you have on the job? Izumida?
Should be a good time.
Someone is using you, prosecutor. No matter who that person is, I'm not losing. So that's the story, Kenda-sensei. We're gonna take the case.
Of course we are. Anyway, you're gonna go talk to Ayabe, right? I'll send Hoshino-kun along.
Yep, I'm heading over right now.
I don't think we're putting the lawyer pin back on. I think we're gonna have the junior lawyer take it. Hoshino-kun should have made the arrangements to see Ayabe. Guess I should head over to Genda's. This is crazy. Out of left field, I didn't expect the Ayabe finger to be pointed, right? He kind of... Like, why? Why Ayabe, right? It seems like whoever is orchestrating this probably would have been happier had Yagami actually been the one that was suspect with some kind of proof, but getting proof on Yagami, I think, is difficult, and Yagami, doing what Yagami does best, he gets all the details on what actually happened, right? So putting it on Yagami was probably a bigger risk than putting it on a dirty cop, right? How much longer do you think that, or do I think that I'll stream tonight? About 2 hours or so. Why do you ask? About 2 hours. That is around our normal schedule, so I don't think we'll be able to complete this chapter in 2 hours, unless it's a really short one. But I think it's because Hamura might be showing up soon. That's what I think. Alright, we run directly to Genda Sensei's, and hopefully... the commercial, it like just drew my attention. Like, what is going on over there? Hey, I wanted to hit you. Okay.
And stay down.
So I thought hold on. I thought that we bought an ability that the quick step strike. Press triangle during a quick step. Okay, I gotta do triangle. I keep doing square, and it's not doing what I thought it was gonna do. And it makes sense because it's the wrong button. Guess that's it. I don't need all of the damage you're giving me. Done.
Really, guys?
By the way, get your New York hot dog, New York style hot dog, and coffee. Right there. You love the Kiki so much? I mean, it's pretty interesting. I like it because it ties the enemy up, but I like the bigger, like, harder hits that we do, where we, like, push them away.
I've been waiting for you, Yagami-san. We can go see Ayabe whenever you want. We'll just need to grab a taxi to get there.
Yeah, one sec, we gotta talk to our peeps.
It seems the news of Ayabe's arrest is spreading like wildfire.
Okay.
Hey, good luck down at the station.
Does Genda, like, do lawyer stuff anymore, or is he just kind of, like, a manager at this point?
Hey.
It seems the
Because I feel like Genda should be, like, going down with us. His knees are not an excuse for that. Closest, down the road here, okay. Yeah, I don't know that New York is necessarily known for hot dogs, but, yeah, sure.
An on-duty
Genda's just there for moral support?
murder.
Okay.
Now this is a shock.
Try not to look so happy about it then.
This is Hoshino-sensei from the Genda Law Office. He's young, but he's reliable.
Oh, here I thought the great Takayuki Yagami would represent me.
It's been years since I defended someone in court. I'll still be gathering all the evidence, though. Don't worry, it worked for Hamura.
I'm Hoshino. I'll do whatever it takes to clear your name.
You sure, kid? Shintani was practically your boss, huh? If I'm really the killer,
Well, I mean, you're not the killer, right? He's not the killer, is he?
Probably not.
What do you mean, probably?
I need to get the facts straight before I can defend Ayabe. Yeah, I mean, he's probably not. Nathan's hot dog is the only thing you can imagine is relevant. But even then, it's like... Yeah, right, it's I don't know. A hot dog in the Big Apple is traditionally topped with a spicy brown mustard and either sauerkraut or onions sautéed with tomato paste. What's that from, Astro? I bet you that it doesn't sound bad. Spicy brown mustard and some onions. Tomato paste is, I'm not sure though, maybe. Ayabe isn't strong enough to take on Shintani. Yeah, but if Ayabe killed him, he shot him. So it doesn't matter how strong you are. Bullet. Isn't that just Dijon mustard? I say no. I could totally be mistaken. But I have, like, in my refrigerator right now, I have Dijon mustard and I have spicy brown. And I do think they're not the same thing. I don't actually like the Dijon as much. I feel like it has a weird sort of tang to it. Whereas the spicy brown is more like your traditional mustard, but spicy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think Dijon is spicy. Yeah. I love how there's a murder right here. But the important topic is mustard. You gotta be correct on your mustards. I don't know.
I hear your gun's the one Shintani was murdered with.
Yep. Apparently the rifling on the bullet matched.
What's rifling again?
Really?
Sorry.
So, guns have these spiral-shaped grooves on the inside of the barrel to stabilize the bullet's trajectory.
Makes it spin.
These grooves are called the rifling, and leave a mark on the bullet itself.
Whoa.
Now, the rifling's slightly different on every gun. Kinda like its fingerprints. And apparently, the marks on the bullet that killed Shintani matched my gun's rifling.
So your gun must have killed Shintani-sensei.
Yeah. It was the murder weapon, for sure. So, someone used my gun to commit the crime, and I'm being set up.
Someone went through the trouble of stealing a detective's gun just to kill Shintani? I mean, it wasn't just to kill him. It was to kill him and frame someone else, right? There's that bit that you can't forget about.
But how?
You remember the day he died? We were having a nice stiff drink at Tender. You, me, and Kaito.
True.
Yeah, I remember. That was my first time meeting Kuroiwa.
I hung around after you guys beat it. Wasn't a while till I decided to go home. Thing is, I don't remember what happened next.
Huh?
Someone smacked me in the back of the head. Crept up so I couldn't see him.
You got ambushed? Where was this?
Close to the bar, I bet.
Did you report it?
But I'm not sure. It all happened so damn fast.
Are you gonna tell me they
Great
stole your gun
detective
right
work
there and
there.
you didn't report
What do you
that?
expect? Whoever knocked me out moved me, too. That just fucks with things even more.
Moved you to where?
Random bench. Over in the Kamurocho Children's Park. Not a soul around when I came to.
That's a ways from Tender. They must have taken you in a car. How long were you out for?
Hour or so, tops. But as I found out later, that hour's when Shintani was murdered. With my fucking gun.
So the real killer still has your gun?
No. It was in its holster when I woke up.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Whoever attacked me took my gun, murdered Shintani, and put it back where they found it, all within the course of an hour.
So the only thing missing was a bullet?
Not even that, if you'd believe it. They got rid of any sign it had ever been used.
Maybe if we look at the bullet from Shintani's body,
Not gonna happen. Nothing spectacular about a single bullet.
So we can't prove the murderer stole the gun. Yeah, that's weird. So here's the question, Astro says. Who was the actual target? Ayabe, Shintani, or both? Well, I have a feeling the actual target was Shintani because he got too close to the 89 research. Somehow. The other thing with Shintani is, you know who he was hanging around with? He was hanging around with Hamura a lot. So there's probably some connection back to Hamura that we don't know of just yet. But I don't think Hamura killed Shintani. And I think Ayabe's just the scapegoat so that no one pokes further and finds who actually committed the murder, right? Because if they have, oh, it was clearly this guy, his gun did it. Done. Case closed. We stop looking into it any further, you know? But you're right, killing Shintani could just be a tool to frame Ayabe, but if that's the case, then if that's the case, Shintani calling someone from the ADDC to talk about 89 is totally coincidental and has no bearing on the murder, right? Which is possible. It's possible, but I don't know if I believe that. They're loading up the challenge factor here. You're not wrong.
By the way, did you tell anyone you got attacked?
Nope. I mean, nothing even got stolen. Reporting it just would have put me in more trouble.
Don't want to draw attention to your side job, huh? Sucks being a dirty cop. A real detective could have reported it.
Can't argue there.
The culprit must have been counting on that, though. They went after you specifically because they knew you wouldn't make a big deal out of it.
So it was all planned.
Planned or not, the bullet that killed Shintani ended up with your gun's rifle marks on it. There's no denying that.
Yep. I only found out when they hauled me in, though. No surprise they suspect me. There's no reason not to at this point. But none of my coworkers said a damn word.
Apparently they don't like you too much.
You know how Kuroiwa's been dragging me all over town with him? He probably just wanted to make sure I didn't skip town.
I think
Only just
Kuroiwa
realizing
has
now.
some part to play here.
What did you say as your alibi? You were knocked out in the park?
Not a very believable story.
Unless we find some camera footage.
Come on. You and I both know I didn't kill him. Somebody's pinning it on me. What do you say, Yagami? You think I got a chance?
You'll be just fine.
That's pretty nonchalant.
Well, guess that was a dumb question. Nobody's gonna tell a guy his head's on the chopping block.
Listen up, Hoshino-kun. Ayabe was set up by whoever killed Shintani. That's what we've got to work to prove.
You really trust Ayabe-san? What if he's lying to us?
He might be a dark stain on the force, but he's a decent guy. Smart, too. He wouldn't kill, especially not with his own gun. Someone else did this.
You think it's the mole?
That's the most obvious suspect. Let's start by talking to someone close to the case. I've got a guy in mind.
Which would be... Oh, Captain Hamura.
Hamura?
Mm-hmm.
But nobody knows where he is, right?
That's true. I wonder what Matsugane-san's thoughts are, though. If anyone's gonna know where to find Hamura, it's him.
Good. Well, I'll head back to the office then. I should tell Genda-sensei what we learned.
Okay, so sorry to come back to chat here. Blank Jester, I really appreciate your message. I'm gonna read it for everyone. I appreciate how you think things through. Not gonna comment on the accuracy, which I also love, but I like hearing you try to put the pieces together of what you know. There's a lot of people, fans even, that just kind of dead brain go through the game and have absurd thoughts because they don't pay attention or question anything. that is, I think, one of the staples of my channel is the theory crafting. Basically, any game we play, I like to come up with all sorts of theories, even ones that I don't think are true, right? I'll be like, I don't think this is the case, but what if? And then we kind of talk through how it could make sense and why it's a thing. There is another game that Crosscode that has a mystery sort of in it as well, and I sort of figured it out very early, but we didn't really believe it necessarily until you get towards the end, and then they confirmed it. And it was great. It was great. But we had all sorts of theories going on in that game too. It's just something we do here, and I really enjoy it. Let's see. Astro, you've missed something like 70% of the game, so you don't have a whole lot to go off of. That's true, right? Astro, you've definitely missed a bunch of it. But hopefully I'm explaining things as we go. And by the way, if you got questions about like who is that person or why is this important at a time, bring it up. We'll talk about it. Bomber, I don't think that's true. I think Yagami is a person. You know, I want to talk about the evidence that they have right now. So, I am not a forensic scientist. I don't know exactly the details, but when you fire a bullet, okay, they're not wrong about the rifling leaving a mark, but I don't know how often you can actually get that information off the bullet, because I think most of the time when you fire the bullet hits something hard, right? A bone or pavement or a wall or whatever, and then the bullet itself isn't like, it isn't a piece of steel that doesn't change shape. No, it deforms, right? It flattens or whatever. Some bullets explode like a hollow point, right? So I don't know personally how often you can get that sort of information off of a shot bullet. But let's talk about the other bit. He woke up, and it seemed like his gun hadn't been fired. There was no bullet missing. I'm sure he didn't check for prints or anything, but what if the gun actually wasn't fired? What if that's the case? What if the gun had not been fired during that hour? What if they obtained a previously shot bullet at the shooting range or something, right? I don't know about Japan, and I don't know about most probably police precincts or anything like that, but I think that they may be required to have some kind of periodic gun hours, right? Just to ensure that they're using it and remember how to use it correctly and can aim and all that. So I know that they log hours at like the police range or the shooting range. So what if someone obtained a bullet that was shot by his gun from the range, and then they killed Shintani, and somehow killed Shintani, we don't know that yet, and they made it look like he was killed by a bullet, and maybe he was, but maybe they then implanted the dummy bullet, if you will, into him? I don't know. That, I mean, like again, the theory crafting, that's off the wall, but what if that's true? You know, we don't have proof necessarily that the gun was fired during that hour, and if we don't have the proof, then we shouldn't assume it's true. So we'll kind of play around with that theory a little bit. That here's another thing with the body, right? With Shintani, his eyes were gouged out as well, to kind of mimic the other kills that had happened in the city. Did the eye gouging actually, is that what really killed him? You know, we know that there was no blood or anything in our office, so he didn't die in our office. He died somewhere completely different. Who knows what they could have done with the body in the time they had it before they placed the body. All sorts of things. But, Yagami is a yokai in human skin suit. No, but we did see one. We did see a yokai in a human skin suit earlier. She was trying to get reduced rent, if you remember that one. Yagami being a robot could explain how he gets out of all the fights. Yeah, I mean, he does win a lot of fights. According to your 30-second Google search, pistol bullets are copper and zinc, or lead, both rather soft. Yeah, they are. That's why I'm saying, like, a lot of times the bullet isn't really intact anymore after they're fired. So I don't know how often you get the best details out of it, you know? Hold on. Find a way to meet Matsugane, but we have nothing on anything. Okay. That's fine. This actually might be the perfect time to, like, pick up a side case, because we have side cases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 side cases in the city that I can see right now. Maybe we should pick one of these up and do one. It has been a little bit since we've done one. We could check this one out. Maybe. Maybe. Especially because I don't have a lead on the main story. All that for a dirty iron. Are you sure you want to do this? What? I missed. Could we finish out the trio of pervs? I don't think we have an in, if you will, for the third part of that yet. Yeah, I don't think it's come up just yet. But we just started a brand new chapter. There is a chance that if we go back to our office, it'll be one of the like new cases or something on the board. There is another possibility. Sorry, just pausing. There's another possibility that we need to raise our reputation level before that quest becomes available as well. I don't know. Wait, what's going on here? Are you still being harassed? Huh? Today's the day, old man. Time to pay them dues. You guys want to get beat up again? Better do what Aniki tells you while he's still in a good mood. I understand what you want, but why don't I let you try our new dessert instead? We don't need your mashed up old bean shit. Oh, yes we do. I love me some traditional desserts. Huh? Aniki? Excellent! Our special bean paste is the pride of our store, so I definitely recommend it to anyone who likes sweets. Ah, then I know just what I want. Keep it together, Aniki. Don't tell me. These fools are harassing Takemitsu again? It sucks to be him. No, I like this guy. It's not the actual bullet that they look at for the ballistic scarring, it's the shell casing. Oh. And sometimes that part gets damaged, but yeah, the shell casing, right? The way that the bullet works is there's a casing, and there's gunpowder in it, and then the bullet is in the end, and there's a hammer in the gun that hits the back of the casing. It ignites the gunpowder, and the bullet goes flying out through the barrel, and then out pops the case. So if the shell casing is the one that has the rifling, then that's even less proof, honestly, because you could pick up a shell casing anywhere that the gun was shot, and there's no way to, I don't think there's a way to tell, like, oh yeah, this shell casing has ignited in the past hour. You might be able to tell that. I don't know. I feel like that's even like more proof that, yeah, they just picked it up and threw it down and planted the evidence. Done. You know what else that implies, though? If they have the shell casing, that implies that they know where the murder took place, and I don't think we know that yet. We know where the body was found, our office. The murder did not happen in our office. The shell casing wouldn't be in the body or attached to the body at all. Yeah. Alright. We
Hey.
step in. Looks like you guys still haven't learned your lesson. Lesson? Wait, aren't you the guy who kicked your ass? Yep. Aha! I thought something like this might happen, so I brought 5 of my toughest boys along with me. They're nice red jackets. Now it's time for some sweet, sweet revenge. And after that, some actual sweets. Mm-hmm.
Bring it on.
Ow! Oh, get unstunned! He hit me with a knife, and then it stunned me. Okay, we're getting beat up a little bit. Okay, we'll take him out, and then we'll take out his 5 toughest boys. One left. Give him a good throw. Ha! And then a good jump over, as you do in your fights. As you do. What? How is this possible? Quality over quantity, buddy. No matter how many goons you throw at me, they're still gonna end up lying on the ground. If I were you, I'd take your sweets and get lost. Well, okay, maybe I will. You're right, he should have brought his 6 toughest. You really did a number on those fellas again. Just doing my thing. Might I have your name so I can thank you properly?
This is Yagami.
Sure, I'm Takayuki Yagami. I appreciate your intervention, Yagami-san. I'm sorry it's not much, but please take this. It's one of our newest confections. Ooh.
Huh?
Akamitsu's Yokan. Hey, looks good, thanks. No, thank you. Let's just hope this doesn't happen again. Let's hope that indeed. Seriously, well, I'll see you around. We'll probably have to fight them off again. Who's this? Oh. Oh. Back to the Keihin gang. Yeah, do they always spawn in the same places? I feel like Honda is usually up there, and the leader is usually here, but look, there is a third one now. Is this the big guy? The guy who likes his food? Really? That's what I just said! Those my feelings? Exactly. Got him. Everyone has 2 different preset locations that they switch between, except for a rare 3rd spot for Honda. Okay. Is there anything special with the rare 3rd spot, or is it just sometimes he's there? Oh, right now? No, it's no problem at all. Honey, who are you talking to? How long are you gonna be on the phone? Don't worry, sweetie, I'll just be a second. No, Captain, I wasn't calling you sweetie. I mean, yes, of course I'm at home. I was talking to my cat. I'll head over right away. Wait, why can't he be out at dinner? Oh, the only time that you've seen him in that 3rd spot was with me. Once. Wow. That's funny. In all of your playthroughs, you've never seen him there by VR. Oh, yeah, we found him at the VR place that one time. How dare you spend your wife's birthday on the phone? Oh, waiter, another glass of the good stuff and make it snappy. No, that's not the voice of a drunk woman. The TV is on, and it's loud. I'm totally at home right now. I make it a point not to get too close to drunks, and that lady is plastered. However, we have to talk to her. Wait. On the side. Stay away from the drunk. Yeah, we're gonna go right over and talk to her. So I was hiking in the mountains the other day. I discovered the most beautiful piece of wood. I thought I'd put it on display because of its striking appearance, but my customers don't like how it smells. Wow, it's pretty. Could I use this for something? Where is it? I want to see it. If you don't mind, do you think I could have it? I'd be happy to offer it to you. Sacred tree. Much appreciated. Mountain climbing is one of my favorite hobbies, so I'll bring you more as I find them. That almost certainly is going to be a ingredient for the elixirs, right? Yeah, usable as a material. It's got to be for elixir. Sacred rot, sacred wood, and sacred tree.
いらっしゃいませ。
It looked like it was exactly on the same y-axis as his other spot. Oh, it could be a weird bug, right? Where his position on an XY grid, if you take the map as an XY grid, if for some reason the X value was overwritten, yeah, maybe. Yeah, up next, sacred leaves, maybe. Sacred roots, probably. All right, let's buy something from here so that we can recover some HP and buy, items that we have never bought before. Although I want to look at some of the cheaper things, see if we can. It doesn't matter. Purchase, thank you.
It's the spot.
There we go.
Back to it.
Pull up.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you again soon. Hey, you! Me? Yes, you with the dumb face! Come here and take a load off. What? Why would I? I said, have a seat. How long you gonna make me drink alone? But Don't keep your wife waiting on her birthday. Shit, this is what I get for thinking about keeping my distance. How many has she had, anyway?
Excuse me.
Okay, did you need anything? Do I know you? Stop with the nonsense. I'm your wife. And you don't keep your wife waiting on her birthday. Considering how fancy this restaurant looks, it's pretty cheap. I didn't think about that. My wife? That's me! I'm sweet, I'm petite, and I'm Naoko.
Huh?
But we're not married. How did she jump to the conclusion that I'm her husband? Hey! Sorry, I have to use the restroom real quick. Yeah, hold your horses, Tatsuro. Hey man, aren't you that drunk lady's husband? Yeah, sorry, I had to hide for a second. Hey. What's going on? I'm just as shocked as you are, buddy. Looks like she thinks you're me. If she's so drunk, she could mistake me for her husband. That's a problem. Oh, I agree. She's both wasted and nearsighted, and that's a dangerous combination. Got her makeup done to the nines and no glasses, so she's blind as a bat right now. Why is she drinking so heavily then? Well, you may have heard her ranting, but it's her birthday today. The thing is, my work keeps calling, so I've been on the phone this whole time. Kinda pissed about it. Within reason, I guess. What do you do anyway? Well, he's got wings. Can't you tell from looking at me? I'm an aircraft pilot. Yeah, why would work be calling you? My wife and I work for the same airline. Oh, I thought you might have been cosplaying. Yeah, I too think that people in pilots' outfits are probably cosplaying pilots. So what does your airline want with you on your day off? It's not actually my day off. I'm on standby, which means I'm supposed to be waiting at home. But now another pilot is called out sick, and I have to go in. There's a plane full of people who need me. Right, and I take it you're not supposed to go out to dinner while you're on standby. Nope, not ever. Figures. But my wife's birthday slipped my mind. What else was I supposed to do? They let an irresponsible guy like this fly planes? Scary. Well, it sounds like you're gonna have to bite the bullet and tell your wife that you're going into work. No, he's gonna suggest, why don't you stay here and entertain her for me? Yeah. Her birthday slipped his mind, yeah. We've seen weirder things in the city than guys randomly cosplaying as airline pilots. Point taken. Yeah, she's getting pretty belligerent, huh? My travel schedule is bad enough, but if I break it to her that I forgot her birthday too, my marriage is over. I was trying to find a way out of this mess when you showed up. Not sure why you sat with her, but I'm glad you did. Your voice is the same register as mine, and if you were to wear my uniform, don't you need that to fly the plane? I mean, like, no, you don't need the uniform to fly the plane, but your job requires it. I don't like where this is going. However, it does sound like we're about to get a new disguise. Not that we would ever pick pilot over vampire, but that's cool. Yes, that's true. We cosplay as the vampire. Yes, we do. No one would ever suspect it's Yagami as the vampire, but we would draw all sorts of attention. Although, here's the thing, if you draw too much attention, people don't want to look, right? They're like, oh, do you see that? Do you see that person over there? They're kind of weird. Do not make eye contact. Yeah, don't do it. But maybe the vampire is actually a great disguise. Will you please take my place and have dinner with my wife? Whoa, back it up. Any way you slice it, switching places with you is crazy. Would you prefer to fly a plane for me instead? Huh? Okay, that's next level stupid. Honey, did you fall in? See, she's calling you. I'm sure you can handle a drunk woman until she passes out. We'll see. I have a feeling this is gonna be a wild ride. Like she's gonna drag us around the city or something. Yes, come on, let's just hurry up and exchange our contact info. And you're gonna give me the key to your apartment so I can let her in, right? Here, it's a cheat sheet. It's my profile and a few important details about me. Okay. And here, my license and a few other important knickknacks. Hiding by being too obvious. That's your kind of sneakery. Yes, it is. Hiding by being too obvious with a giant hammer. Now it's your kind of sneakery. I got it now. The devil's in the details in these situations, my friend. Okay, I'm gonna stop by my house to get the spare uniform so you can have this one. So is he, like, running home naked now? Or he ran home, got the spare outfit? Okay. Wow, I would trust you to fly a plane just by looking at you. That's a bad call. Alright, I gotta get to work. Good luck.
Huh?
Whoa, wait. Honey, I can see you. Come have a seat. This is really happening, isn't it? Worst birthday ever. Here goes, but I better study this cheat sheet real quick. I agree, we better study this cheat sheet real quick. It's probably in the case file, right? Clicking does nothing. Not gonna be in our main case. Feel like there's another way to. Is it in my items, maybe? Don't know. Oh, these are recovery items. It wouldn't be there. From Sylvania, 3 statue or figurine. I'm not seeing anything. How do I view the cheat sheet? Yeah, the sub-stories are great in this game, too. I know that Blank Jester, though, says they're much better in Lost Judgment than they are in this one. So, whenever we eventually get there, I'm definitely going to be excited for it. Definitely not in this list. Why do I have these? Oh, yeah, they probably gave these to us in the beginning when we got all the free stuff. We're approaching theatrical cartoon levels of logic. And you would know. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Is there evidence section? I mean, there is under the case file. So, like, if I click on one of these, right, I can come in here to evidence and more details, but none of these are what we're trying to look at right now. So maybe it is in here? Let's look again. I mean, done. Oh, worst birthday ever. Ah! It's weird. There's a task section, and then there's the side case section, and it's present in both of them. Alright, so we have Tatsuro. And then we have Naoko. You don't need to be a private eye to deduce that she's thirsty for more than just booze. Okay. The cheat sheet. So we can zoom in. That helps us out a lot. A note from Tatsuro about his wife, written hastily on a receipt. It reads, Tatsuro Tanaka, 34 years old. Naoko Tanaka, 33 years old. Okay, this is going to be important. Her age, 33. Met in a yakiniku store right here. Oh, they met here. That's why they're out to dinner here. Mom's a nurse, sisters in England, dad's in heaven. Mom's 33. Mom's a nurse, sister in England, dad in heaven. Naoko's a bad drunk. No sake for her. Has a smelly fart. Great. Fantastic. That's going to be important, too. When, like, they're going to come over and say, what do you want? And she's going to say sake, and we're going to have to say, no, get her something else, right? Okay. Nothing else we can do with the bag. Anything else? His wife's very drunk. Seems to think I'm her husband. I think she needs a doctor, not a detective. But what am I going to do? All right. Here we go. Hey, sweetie. Sorry I took so long. Now that I look closer... Uh-oh, is this over before it began? Have you gotten more handsome lately?
Huh?
Oh, you really think so? Ha ha. So, who was that on the phone, honey? Oh, yes, that. Now, hold on. Did that cheat sheet say that the mom, dad, and sister were her siblings or mine? Because if it was my siblings, I don't have a brother, and the father's dead, so it's probably ours, right? Wishing a fantastic stream. Have a good night, Dreamland. It's gotta be real late for you over there, so have a good one. I appreciate you being here. The captain. It was the captain. The captain? He would call. Oh no, it was fine. He just, butt dialed me. Is that so? Or could it have been that woman? Woman? What woman? Don't you play dumb with me? Whoa. I saw you. You were having a fun little shopping spree with a flight attendant yesterday. Real young piece of ass. You think it was hers? Maybe. When I read it, I thought the relatives were her relatives. But when I saw the selections, I didn't want to take the risk.
Huh?
I was? You're a terrible husband. A terrible man. What a deplorable man. Scum, I'd say. I'm at dinner with a drunk woman who's not my wife, and I'm apparently cheating on her. Cool. This is an even bigger lie than you thought. Then, now, sweetie, let's not make a scene. James, do you think the implication here is that he's actually going to meet the flight attendant? Yes, he is. He's like humpback right now in the chair. Now, sweetie, let's not make a scene. I've made a terrible life choices. Uh-oh. All men should be blasted to the moon. At least she's calming down. They're having technical difficulties with the plane, so I'm off the hook. I'm heading back now. Oh, thank God. I'm off of you! This just got immensely worse. Huh? Yagami-kun?
Huh?
Mafiu! Yagami-kun, who is this? And what's with the outfit? Are you cosplaying as a pilot? Yagami-kun? This woman a friend of yours, honey? Honey? Yeah, about this. What business do you have with my husband? You another one of his hussies? A husband? Yagami-kun, something you want to tell me? Honey, let's hear it. Explain this to me right now, you jerk. Did I signal to Mafiu that I'm undercover? Or would Naoko catch on? She probably would. What should I say? Mafiu is onto me. Huh. I mean, like, I would just say, she's got the wrong guy. I don't know who Yagami is. And then, like, give a slight nod to move away because she can't see anyways, right? Nearsighted. However, if we said she's my stalker, again, we're not talking to Mafiu, we're talking to the drunk woman. She might like that. Like, oh man, now I can take my aggression out on this woman. I don't know. Yeah, none of these are great. You're right. I'm gonna say she's got the wrong guy. Saying she's my ex would be even worse, because this person is very clearly unstable when it comes to her relationship. She's made a mistake. I'm not Yagami. Yeah, but ma'am, can't you see we're in the middle of a meal here? Now, would you please leave us be until later? Mafiu, tell me you got that. I see. If that's how you're going to act, so be it. She didn't get it. Oh, she's drunker than you. I want a divorce. Oh. It's not our fault. You can't sit down at a table and be with this woman for 30 minutes and completely destroy someone's relationship. It's not our fault. They were careening towards this divorce for a long time now. What? That woman from earlier. She's your side piece, isn't she? That's who you were seeing, right? I bet she's a new flight attendant. No, she's not. I'm going home. Wait a minute. I'll explain everything. Explain what? I need something to fix this. Anything. Huh? This logo looks familiar. It's a recent date and time? She mentioned seeing him shopping with a flight attendant, so it's possible that stylish paper bag contained evidence. I can prove I'm not having an affair, Naoko. Yeah, the paper bag. So, was he shopping with the flight attendant for a gift for his wife's birthday? Maybe? Reveal the evidence. Wait, showing her that right now wouldn't prove her husband isn't having an affair. Oh, I need something that'll prove Tatsuro-san has an alibi for when she thinks she saw him with the flight attendant. What was he actually doing with the flight attendant? I must have something that proves it. What? But, hold on, if this is the receipt he wrote on it, we can't show her that, right? I'm selecting the bag. I'd like you to look at this. This proves I'm not in an affair, does it? It does? I'm not so sure, Buster. Oh, maybe I got that wrong. Alright, let me show you something that'll make this easier to grasp. Okay. Yeah, this is not the thing I would show her. This looks like scratch paper, but it's actually a receipt. See the date? That's the day you saw me shopping with that girl. True, but what does that prove? Don't you see? Here's the store we shopped at. Yeah, it's a luxury store. You're spending our hard-earned money to get in her pants. Here, happy birthday. Huh? Would you want to stay though? With someone who like blows up about seemingly nothing about you buying her a gift? Ugh. Ugh. The truth is, I needed a lady's opinion on what kind of present to get you. I don't really know what the ladies are into these days, so... Really? I'm sorry, I wanted it to be a surprise. You got me a birthday present? Oh, honey, how many years has it been since you've done that? I don't know, actually, but I think it means our love is real. It's true, my love. You're the only one I've ever loved, and the only one I'll love until I die. And now she's gonna be super confused. She's just drunk. She had sake. That might be true. Yeah, I mean, it feels to me like there's a bit of, like, bad stuff happening from both. It sounds like the guy, Tatsuro, might not be into the relationship that much, maybe, but she also is, like, way over on the other side of being super jealous and looking for things that don't exist. Maybe. Bro's married to his job. That might be a very common thing, though, in Japan. Yeah, he should have stood in the doorway and waved. You're right. Hey! Huh? Why do I suddenly have two husbands? Oh, crap. I think I'm... Oh, no. And she fell asleep. Naoko! I think that might have been a bit too much to handle. Tatsuro-san, thank you. Wow, she's fast asleep.
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san, thank you so much. You really went the extra mile for a complete stranger. It was interesting, but I hope you'll talk it out more when she wakes up. Yeah, I plan on it. I've been putting my work above my marriage, and I see that now. But thanks to you, I think my wife's birthday turned into a great anniversary for us. Wow, that woman in the back is really going to town on her phone without looking at it. Like, really going on it. Glad to hear it. I wish you and Ayoko a long happiness, Tatsuro-san.
Hi.
Yes, tonight I will make it up to her. You know, thanks again. Oh crap, I forgot about Mafuyu. Now I'm the one in hot water. I better message her. Sorry about earlier, Mafuyu. I was undercover and I said some things I shouldn't have. Yeah, she's texting the whole scene to her family. I think so. I think so. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have known better. Hope I didn't mess anything up for you. I mean... him again. If you know a detective, and they happen to be in a outfit that makes zero sense for them, talking to a person that you don't know, in a location that you may not see them in normally, maybe you should not engage with them. Come on, Mafuyu. Sorry, Kim, but we're not gonna do the Keihin stuff. We already did that once today. That's enough. Okay. Next. Next. We have another question mark right here. Maybe we go check that one out. They really, like, pumped up the amount of enemies that you fight in the streets. We just took out Miyazaki! There will never be a new Dark Souls, I'm sorry.
And stay down.
Yeah, get their attention from across the room and... you know, like, hey, you... you know, that kind of a thing? Yeah. Probably not a terrible idea. Alright, who is this guy? And what does he have for us? Hey man, I'm Tatsuo, and I own the bar just over there. You look thirsty, my friend. Do I? Only 2,000 yen for a drink, what do you say? Oh, he's a barker. I'm just gonna casually turn my back on you. Oh. Shoot, what's the character's name? From the Mighty Boosh. The guy who's a shaman, or a shaman. He always goes, I turn my back on you. That guy. I love that guy. Can't remember his name, though. Yeah, I missed the item, yes. The item right before I talked to this guy, I tried to pick it up, and then we got sucked into the conversation. Yeah, just so long as we don't run into old Greg. I mean... would it be the Mighty Boosh without old Greg, though? Hey, come on, I'm in serious trouble right now. A big party just canceled on me, and I'm so screwed if I don't fill some tables. So please, can't you hear me out? Like I said, I run that bar over there with my wife. It's got a real nice vibe and pretty good food if I do say so myself. But losing customers like this has put us in a real pinch. If you have a drink, you'll really be helping us out. This guy's not giving up, is he? Just 2,000 yen, right? Totally! It's a panic sale. You won't regret it. I feel like The right choice is to not do this, but we'll do it.
I'm on it.
Fine, just one drink. Now we're talking. Please, right this way. If anything about this turns sketchy, I'm walking right out the door. It's already sketchy. Oh, what's this? A customer? Yeah, we're probably gonna regret it. Probably. You're darn right, Maki. Caught this guy wandering right outside and offered him a drink. Honey, don't tell me. Are you out there harassing people again? Didn't I tell you it's against the law? Just shut up, woman! It's my bar, and I'll do what I want! Yup. Oh, it's your bar, is it? What if I stop helping you with it then? Oh, really? You're the one who needs the cash to fund your host club addiction. I haven't gotten to a host club in forever, and I've worked more than enough to make up for it. How did I manage to walk into a marital spat? We go from one marital problem to another. What are the odds? That was also $18 for a drink? I mean... When I went on a business trip earlier in the year, I definitely got a $40 pour. 1 ounce of bourbon. Yep. Would I get it again? No. You're ridiculous. I'm gonna go have a drink. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. That must have been terribly awkward for you. I don't want to keep you. No, it's fine. I don't mind ordering the drink I said I would. What would you like, sir? You have any recommendations? We actually just restocked some top shelf whiskey today. We can barely keep this stuff in the house. Seems like it's a good bargain for a great taste if you ask me. Sounds right up my alley. Okay, coming right up. Thanks for the drink, it was nice. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Come back anytime. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, but we don't take cards. Can I ask you to pay in cash? Sure, I've got 2,000 yen on me. That says 100,000 on the bottom?
Huh?
Wait, why is this bill for 100,000 yen?
Hey.
Sure, that's right. Really? Did I put the wrong price? Oh, I'm afraid not, sir. Everything looks correct to me. What? 100,000 yen in cash, please. Yeah, we got swindled. Bomber. So that bottle. So it. Long story short, the people that I was there with knew the brand, but had never seen that particular bottle before. It was I don't even remember what it was called, but they were like, "We have to try this," and I was like, "All right." So I went along with it. Right? It was one of those things where they really wanted to try it. That bottle is probably on its own a $350 bottle, I would imagine. That being said, you could still buy it cheaper than you could for 1 ounce at $40 if you bought the whole bottle that way. Yeah. Yagami should open an unconventional marriage counseling service. If these keep happening, it might well be his job description. Yeah, it was typed before you saw the swindling scheme. Yeah, do you think that the whole marriage bit here is totally fake? I mean, maybe they're married, but the whole thing, like, he gets him in for almost nothing. They have the argument. The person feels like, oh, I have to stay. And then she puts the 100,000 yen bill in front. They got me. These conniving. They ripped me off. Side case, entrapment. Oh, sir, are you unable to pay?
Huh?
back it up a sec. Any way you slice it, 100,000 for a shot of whiskey is ridiculous. Your husband said the prices were reasonable. They are reasonable, sir, but I've included the service fee for my world-class bartending. Are you listening to me? Your husband said it was 2,000 yen drink. Oh, my husband has no idea what we charge. I keep telling him to stop quoting prices. That stupid man. Look at him, causing such misunderstandings. You're shameless. That fight earlier was just to lower my guard, wasn't it? I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you would, the check, sir. And I would just pay it and leave and never come back. You got duped, you take it and you move on. Yagami, on the other hand, might do something different. But the police are gonna catch on to this, you know. Please, the police don't have time to deal with civil affairs in this town. They wouldn't come if you reported me. She knows the game too well. Sir, I have plans after this, so if you don't mind, can you please close your tab? You think I'm just gonna cough up that kind of money? If you don't pay, I'll stab myself. And who do you think they'll blame? Wow.
Huh?
What? You really ready to pay the price for stabbing a poor, defenseless woman? You wouldn't. Oh, but I would. I'll scream and then stab myself right here. $707 at the current rate, cash only. Yeah, so the rate that Bomber keeps giving is the 2018 rate, because this game takes place in 2018. So we're using those values. But yeah, it's definitely changed quite a bit since then. Yeah, we'll just pay and get out of here. Like we're never coming back. It's definitely the way to have a sustaining business, right? Make sure none of your customers ever want to come back. By the way, it says superficial on the bottles up there. Fine, I'll pay. Just lower the knife. 100,000, not a yen less. Gotta buy some time. Is there no other way? Nothing I can see? Oh. We're looking around for stuff now, are we? Well, we found the cat, the most important part. Oh, look, a cat. What else we got? I can't go any further. I can't look behind me.
Hey.
So that's where the money goes that she rips off the customers. Pisses me off that my money's about to go there too. Yeah, it is. Just take it and go. They must have a bathroom. Maybe I can get out that way.
Excuse me.
Hey, you mind if I use the bathroom real quick? If you pay first. I'm leaking here, lady. If your plan is to escape from the bathroom, don't even think about it. Crap. Do that in the bathroom.
Huh?
That's not what I meant.
Suspicious.
That's a lot of cigarette butts. Does she smoke that much? Maybe it's a customer, or maybe it's her Barker husband? Either way, maybe I can break out of this. So the service fee is 40,000 yen, and then there's a pouring fee of 50,000? When we sell everything at 2,000 yen a drink, we have to make the money somehow. Why complain? Well, because it's, like, dishonest. Also, terrified. Product of Scotland.
Huh?
Because it's robbery, that's why. Oh, why come to a bar if all you're gonna do is complain? Yeah, you'd be terrified too when she pulls the knife. Yeah. Hey, I got dragged in here by a Barker. You young folks will nitpick anything these days. Degenerates, all of you. The only degenerate in here is you, lady, said in our head.
Hey.
She's sure wearing a lot of makeup tonight, and it's immaculate. She couldn't do this every day, could she? I see you sizing me up, pretty boy. I'm quite a catch, huh? You caught me on a good night. So she did go the extra mile tonight. If you keep staring, I'm gonna add it to your tab. Huh? What? You think I'll give you even more? Even beauty has its price, sweetie. In fact, now that I look at you, you're handsome in a rugged sort of way. Would you like to pay physically? No, I'll give you your money. This woman is something else. Let's see, hold on. It buzzed again, but... The necklace. He's pretty dressed up tonight. That necklace is the star of the ensemble, too. Are you eyeing my necklace? I'd like to wear this one on special occasions. Special occasions? Oh, don't worry, it's got nothing to do with you. But if you want to fantasize about my body and my necklace later tonight, you're welcome to it. Hell no! Special occasion tonight, huh? That must mean she's meeting someone. Is she meeting her husband? Someone else? Maybe this will be my lucky break. It could be completely harmless, but if it's not, I'll have my bargaining chip. I'm desperate here. We still haven't found whatever it is we're supposed to find. Hypnotic. Cardigans. Angel in the Swamp. Fortress. Cannonball. Very old Scotch whiskey. Junction City. Block Party. The Truth. Kentucky Straight Bourbon. Something with the refrigerator? Wow, I'm not seeing whatever it is we're supposed to see. All around at the door. Yeah, this case is a pain, for sure. Checking everything around. Right, there's nothing else on her body? Look at? Or is there? It definitely just gave me a little vibration here that there's something to find.
What the?
No ring that I can see. Well, that is also her right hand. Yeah, but then again, it's her right hand. Maybe if I check her left, though. Oh, there's no ring on it, but there's clearly signs of a ring. If she's having an affair, she'd take off her ring for sure. This could be worth looking into. There's a tan line on her finger. Does that mean her wedding ring is usually on? The Truth. Does it make you that drunk that you can't lie? Horrible sales pitch. If so, that would mean she's taken it off specifically for tonight. Maybe this woman really is about to go have an affair. I could just get evidence of that. I could use it to negotiate the return of my money. Investigation complete. This case is again BS. Hey, how long are you gonna stare into space? Pay up already. Pisses me off to no end, but I think I should just pay her for now. Oh, we're gonna tail her and then take photos of the affair or something. You got me, lady. But don't think for a second that this is over. I'll get my money back in my own way. He's right that the police would never bother with fraud like this, so I guess I'll have to stoop to her level. If I catch her in the middle of an affair, that'll be all the bargaining chips I need. I just got off work, darling. Yup, I'm good. I'll see you soon. Nico Mia's down there, too. She was laying the charm on thick. That had to have been a guy on the other end. This is looking more and more like I might just get the affair I'm after. Yep, trailing this lady's the right call. I'll get my money back, and she'll pay for taking it. All right, just gotta follow her without getting seen. Yeah, Nicomedia is everywhere. Weird that some of these corners don't have like hide points. I think us knocking the cone down spooked her and made her stop. Kind of a long, empty road. We're good, though. We're good, though. Our expert detective tailing skills will not fail us. I'm being meowed at. I don't know if you heard it. Probably not. She should totally be able to see us right there from that angle. She's running! That was unexpected. She must think she's being followed then, right? I mean, you wouldn't run otherwise. Aha! It ran us over there. Were you waiting long, baby? Oh no, I just got here. It's been so long, hasn't it? Tsubasa. So, do you have anything long you want to give me? Excuse me? Damn, Maki, it's only been 3 days, hasn't it? Ah, she's seeing that host. No wonder she needed 100,000 yen. These guys aren't cheap. I see you took off your ring. I'm proud of you. Oh, Tsubasa. I'm a virgin every night for you. Darth, what a fantastic time to raid. Really? That mean you want me to pop that cherry tonight? I'll give you every part of me. We are,
Nah.
They just disappeared! We are, following a bartender who swindled us out of a lot of money. We're trying to, yeah, you got here at a great time. Greatest objective. We're trying to figure out, it looked like we could pin an affair on her, right? And if we could, that maybe we could use it to get our money back. Wow, dude, he's just doing his job, but he keeps up with her like it's nothing. All right, I need a good pick of this. Something she can't talk her way out of. Yeah. No. No. Wait, stop. Ah! Where am I supposed to get this shot from? Because, like, they can see me through there.
Damn it.
Do we get another try, or do we just fail? Yeah, retry. Keep your distance, of course. You know what? There were stairs over there. We might have been able to go up and get an angle over. Maybe? Nope. I was going to try and get right up top there to get the angle. Oh. Is there a way for me to, like, zoom in? The photo is just the icing on the cake. I could have gotten closer, I think, but this should still be fine. Alright. Tuned to Key, how are you doing? Yes, you came in the raid! Thank you. Speedrun snap, let's go! Hello, ma'am. Did I catch you feeling thirsty? You, what are you doing here? What do you think of this pic? Your face came out really nice, I think. What? Didn't you tell your husband you'd quit the host club thing? I wondered what he'd think about this photo. And that over. Whoa, let's not get grabby. Hey. Who the hell are you? Nobody in particular. Cougar bait. Or would you say this is just part of the job? Tsubasa loves me, you moron. Yeah, totally, Mackie. Then, won't you kick this guy's ass for me? You said you work out, didn't you? Wait, what? I'll give you 50,000, or no, make it 100,000. Sounds like a good deal to me. That 100,000 yen is ours. So, he's in it for the paycheck after all. Let's go. You think you can step up to my lady like that? I'll go easy on you if you don't hit my face.
Guess we're doing this.
I guess we are. Whoa. One hit. and we hit his face. I told you not to touch my face. Tsubasa, are you okay?
Hey.
Well, ma'am, what's next on your list? I'll give you 50. Just delete that picture. I say we make it 100,000. That much? I mean, to be fair, we could say 98,000 because we agreed on the $2,000 for the drink. However, it's the principle of it now, right? Sure, the picture comes cheap, but there's a service fee for deleting it, and my world-class photography. Playing her game. Oh, what's with that stare? Are you sizing me up, you creep? Just thinking that you must still have the money you ripped off me, right? Why not just return that? Fine, I'll give it back. Just don't tell my husband about this.
Yeah.
Yo, you look like you need a drink, man. Oh. Crap. Maki, what were you doing with that guy? Oh, nothing. Oh, don't tell me you were at that host club again. No, why would I? What is it then? Huh? I'm sorry. I'm glad I got my money back. But I'm annoyed for getting conned in the first place. More at myself than anything. Just goes to show, you can't let your guard down in Kamurocho, no matter how well you think about it. Or how well you think you know it. So we had the option, when that guy was her husband, when he approached us to try to get us to go for a drink, we had the option to just say, walk away. And that was the thing that I said, that's the right choice. But we're gonna go the other one. Viper! Oh, little Viperite. How you doing? How you doing? Is this what we call the truth coming out? It might be. That quest was called Entrapment, by the way. we're kind of clearing up some of the side missions that we have available because find a way to meet Matsugane is our main mission, but we don't have any markers or anything like that. So we're kind of just like wandering a little bit. We could clearly go back to our base. Maybe we do that right now and see if Kaito's there, because maybe Kaito will trigger something for the main story. Whoa! Got some street thugs.
You asked for it.
Yeah, and with this game, there is just street thugs everywhere that you always have to deal with. Oh! That's what you've learned when you're most of the time when you're trying to keep a secret. It'll eventually come out one way or another. Yeah, I mean, there's one thing about keeping a secret, and then there's another thing about keeping a lie, right? And the lie is the thing that almost always eventually works its way out, right? What cool thing? A secret cool thing? Ooh. Kaito's not here, which is what I was hoping for. But, you know what? I do want to put a decoration in our room. Let me select a new item. We got the Brahm Sylvania figure. That's what I want to place somewhere. Now, if I put it here, does the fish go away? It has physics. Yeah. We got this out of a gacha machine. And we put this down because we have the outfit, and we love the outfit. Done. Yes, thanks again for the raid, Darth. You know, have a good night. I stream basically every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and random other days as they appear. We're currently playing 3 different games. We're playing this one right now, Judgment. We also are playing Etrian Odyssey, which is an old school dungeon crawler, a blobber if you know the term blobber. And the third game is we're playing Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, which is a PSP game, although we're playing it on emulator. Co-op. It's they're all a lot of fun. But we play all sorts of things. We have played Pokemon in the past, and we'll go to Pokemon again in the future. We got to do the DLC, after all, for Violet. So, Blank Jester, the secret cool thing that we're almost at, is there something I have to do, or is it a time-based thing that we're kind of waiting for? Oh, hold on a second. You know what? I want to do one more thing here. We know that our landlord lives in the building as well, and I want to check some other doors. Can we go up higher? This was blocked off before, and it's still blocked off. Okay. All right. Oh, I have to go to a place. I got it. Okay. So, places that I think we should even go to, right? Bartender is one. Not for the side quest, but we could maybe find something to do when we're there. We came from Genda Law Agency, so I don't think this is where we're supposed to go, which means I don't really have a whole lot of other options, I don't think. However, right, we could go find Tsukumo. Tsukumo might be able to help us. In fact, let's start with Tsukumo. I feel like he's the person you go to when you want to find something. So we'll start with him. Did I check for side quests in the office? I did not. That is a great call out. Thank you, Bummer. Alright, how are the jobs looking? We do have one. A publisher's request. Greetings, Yagami-sama. I'm Kawada, and I'm contacting you today in hopes that you'll take on a rather odd request. Can we discuss this further at Cafe Mijor on Nakamichi Street? Middle-aged, average-looking man in a suit. Please, come at your leisure. Yeah. We'll grab it. Probably not the trio quest you were hoping for, but it is still another quest. And now we'll go see our friend. At the Internet Cafe. It's not really a cafe, right? It's
Bring it on.
What do they call those? That was a cool throw.
Really, guys?
Oh! Hey, that's something. We go now to our story on Tatsuyu Gamo, the escaped convict from Hokkaido's Abashiri prison. Internet Cafe would still be correct? Okay. I feel like there's another name for it, though, isn't there? Because, like, it's not really a restaurant. They have food there, but not like cafe restaurant stuff. Convicted of murdering a member of a criminal organization 3 years ago, Gamo's sentence has only just begun. However, police are calling for caution after he was found to have escaped at dawn on the 5th of last month. According to reports released by Tokyo police, there is reason to believe he may be sheltering in Kamurocho. Of course he's in Kamurocho. Why wouldn't he be? You've never seen an internet cafe that was actually a cafe. That would maybe check out then. Authorities are asking that any sightings of Gamo be reported immediately and urging citizens to take precautions. It's worth noting that there is a 1.2 million yen reward for info that leads to his capture. That's a lot of money. Burger fugitive. Yikes, another day in the life here in Kamurocho, huh? Would suck to run into that guy. But for a reward that big, probably worth keeping an eye out, at least. Burger fugitive? Are we gonna find him at a burger restaurant? That's my guess. All the ones that you know were similar. Not as nice, but tables, computers, and seating. Yeah. 10,920 reward. Okay. It sounds like so much more money when we keep it in yen. All right.
Hey.
Tsukumo, do you have a sec? What do you need, Yagami-shi? I'm helping out this guy who needs some research. Can you do your thing?
Leave it to me.
You mean the chatter search? Sure, what do you want to look up? I need to figure out what people have been saying about Wild Jackson recently. This is a totally different quest. Limit the post to within this past month.
Okay.
No prob, I'll push to your phone. This is a lot of hits. Anything we can use to narrow this down? So, this quest by Wild Jackson is a chicken restaurant. They do wings and maybe fried chicken. When we were there, the owner asked us, "What did you think?" And we're like, "It's good. It's what it always is, or whatever." And he's like, "Oh, but can I ask you why? What could we do better?" And it turns out they've been hurting on sales, and so now we're gonna try and help them out by finding someone who is less satisfied with the restaurant, so that he can talk to them to find out why. Welcome to Ryoga Gotoku. I need to try to do my guess not. Yeah, I guess so. I need to find out why Wild Jackson sales have been going down. I should choose more specific keywords, something logical that would bring up the most relevant posts. Let's see here. We can search for chicken, specials, or taste like ass. That's what we're doing. Can you put scandal as a keyword? Oh, scandal? That's not, hold on. That's not what I agreed to. Astro, this is what you're talking about.
Well...
Fewer hits than I would have thought. Nothing substantial either. So, like, all fast food is literally toxic to your body. Wild Jackson tastes fine, but their prices are scandalous. Yeah, none of these are like, amazing. For, like, our hit, you know? Yeah, Yakami, you coward. Can you try tastes like ass? That's what I'd post if I hated it. Nothing pops out. And that's including posts with derivative keywords like tastes, ass, and ass-like taste. I guess if people didn't like the food, this place would already be long gone. I know everything tastes fine to me. Still, this isn't adding up. Let's switch it up. Alright. Specials. Can you put specials as a keyword? Ah. Has Wild Jackson ever come out with any specials? I mean, I'm glad their taste never changes, but... Or literally every fast food place puts out specials left and right, but nope, not Wild Jackson. Their loss. I see. They're looking for the Double Down Taco Bell burger. Or KFC burger, sorry.
Huh?
I said Taco Bell. Here's the thing. We've talked about this before with joint restaurants, but the place that I'm from has had, I don't know if it still does, it had a Taco Bell KFC combo restaurant. And so I always called the place Taco Bell, even if we were getting chicken. Here we go. Most of these posts do seem to be asking about new specials. Perhaps they haven't done any promotions lately. Gotcha. People get bored of the same old menu. They might stop coming as often, which would naturally impact Wild Jackson's revenue.
Naturally.
Sounds like you hit the nail on the head. Then I guess it's case closed. Thanks, Tsukumo. I got what I needed. Glad to be of service. Feel free to ask for assistance whenever you need it. I'm gonna ask immediately again, see if you can help me with my main story quest. There's one near you too, Blankchester? I don't have one near me now that I'm aware of, but I have the individual restaurants. There's only 2 Taco Bell near you. One is a franchise, which doesn't honor the normal Taco Bell deals. And then you have another one that is a KFC Taco Bell. Nice. We have... there's one Taco Bell that's been near me for decades, I think, right? And then there's another Taco Bell that left. And then there was another one, I think, that left. And now there's a new one. And I've been to that new one a couple times, and I would say they mess up the order a good 75% of the time, or they get the order right, but then they don't give you any sauce if you go like through the drive-thru or something. And it's unfortunate. You call the Double Down Burger a Kentucky Fried Taco. I like it. I have an extra rice ball, Yagmishi. You want it? I guess. Isn't it great how convenience store bentos don't go bad even at room temperature? And you can carry them around on your body for multiple days and they're fine? Yeah. Oh, I've got my hands full right now. Okay. He was not the correct person for our main story quest. I saw her when we walked in. It looked like she may have been interactable, but she's not. And... empty bottle. Just helping pick up our local internet cafe place. Oh, not the Double Down Burger itself, just those restaurants, you call them KFC Taco Bell. I got it. Kentucky Fried Tacos. Now you have me wondering, though, how come the KFC Taco Bell has never made a Kentucky Fried Taco? Right? You just put, like, a Kentucky Fried Chicken tender in the middle of the taco and call it good. Or, what are they called? The Crunch Wrap Supreme, right? The one that's good to go. Put one of those in there. That'd be great. How have they not done that? Come on. Alright, let's go find the Wild Jacksons, which I think is actually over this way. Yeah, you'd buy it, I'd buy it. Everyone would buy it. Hold on, can we go down these steps? No. Can we go up these steps? No. Okay. We had to try. Not so random thought. You're mad that KFC got rid of the parfaits. The chocolate one was a banger. I don't think I ever had one of those. I guess I didn't even realize that they had parfaits. To be fair, I don't go to KFC that much. It's not that I don't like it. I actually like it a lot. We just don't go there very often. I will say, though, that a lot of people that I talk to seem to like, what's it called? Popeyes more than KFC. However, I'll say to be fair, I've only been there once. We weren't impressed, so we never went back. You're still mad that Taco Bell got rid of the Choco Taco. I never had that either. Here's Wild Jackson. So, what did you find out? Let me ask you something. When was the last time Wild Jackson came out with any new promotions? Huh? Actually, now that you mention it, it's been quite a long time. Well, it seems like people are wondering what's the next big thing for Wild Jackson. They're hungry for something new. That actually makes a lot of sense. We've definitely been slacking in the creative department lately. At least I have. Forget I said that. Anyways, I'm gonna gather more info that supports your findings and report to corporate at once. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Oh, by the way, I want to thank you properly for all your help. May I have your name?
This is Yagami.
I'm Takayuki Yagami. As for thanking me, all I really want is to try your new special. Once it's ready, sure. Until then, I'll get busy making Wild Jackson the best it can possibly be. Ah, we're not done with his questline yet. Let me just talk to him again. Oh, Yagami-san, it's you! How's business these days, Inose-san? Not bad, but it could be better. I'm having trouble thinking up new ideas for our upcoming special. It pains me to admit it, but there's not a lot you can do with a chicken patty. Wet Kitchen, on the other hand. Oh, that's right, Wet Kitchen gives you pretty stiff competition, don't they? Is that the restaurant we just passed, the one that wants the joint operation? I think we're making progress. They switched the wedges for the fries? Wait, KFC doesn't have potato wedges anymore? You're joking. Like, that was their thing. You don't know how to feel. Apparently, the parfait stopped in 2012. Yeah, time be like that sometimes. Yes, particularly the one on West Taihei Boulevard. They've been our main competitor for many years. Try being optimistic.
Excuse me.
In that case, I know something that might interest you. The marketing supervisor for Wet Kitchen was actually looking to do a collaboration. You mean he wants to cooperate with another fast food chain? The absolute madman! Yep. Well, he was organizing a new promotional campaign, and his idea got selected, so maybe he's not so mad after all. However, he went all in on the promotion, thinking he could find a partner on the fly, and if you're having trouble coming up with ideas, then this might be a good fit for you. Maybe you two will end up making something big. Inose-san? I could see this working. Yes, what a novel idea. Wet Kitchen really knows their stuff. Well, I was the one who thought of it. I have a feeling this is gonna be a winner. I'll go ask permission from corporate and contact Wet Kitchen right away. Then be sure to ask for Furuya. Furuya is the guy in charge over there. Furuya, got it. Thanks so much. Okay. The wedges are gone everywhere. What even is that place anymore, right? Hold on. Now we gotta run back to Wet Kitchen. You sure you want to do this?
Out of the way.
Ow! Stab me with a Tonto! And then there's a whole bunch more around the corner. Take the cone! Dude's got a baseball bat. Now, I got a baseball bat. Ow! Baseball bat's a pretty good weapon.
What a waste.
Faria-san, did you find a good place to collaborate with? I'm afraid not. It's difficult when it comes to finding good fast food. Okay. I guess we have to wait. I got really worried. By the way, I don't go to Arby's either very often, but I like Arby's. And when you said Arby's got rid of, I was like, no, the curly fries, because that's the best part from Arby's. But the chicken cordon bleu, I'm okay with it. I probably don't think I ever ordered that one. How can be so calm when he's just talking to you, or talking to people? Then when fighting, he's unbelievably violent. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Let's see. Where do we want to go now? Mahjong? Maybe Mahjong is the answer? Huh? Arby's is one of your favorite food places? I mean, like I said, I don't dislike it. It's just another spot we don't typically go to. Usually just get like a... I don't even remember what the food items are called. Like, what is it, a double cheddar melt or whatever, and call it a day. Let's see. I mean, we could go talk to our other friend. He's down this way. Really? 4 of them? Classic double full beef and cheddar, yeah. With the Arby's sauce. You gotta get the Arby's sauce to go with it. Whoa! Got him. Was that a golf club? It probably was, yeah. Gonna hit us with the old 9-iron. Okay, I think it's this building right here that we want. 2nd floor, if I recall. No. Not Sexy Club. They have a good chicken nugget, too. I don't think I've ever had their chicken nuggets. Well, maybe? I don't know. There was a specific BLT that Arby's, maybe a decade ago. Maybe even 15 years back then. You haven't seen me, still miss it. Oh, you're Yagami, aren't you? The guy who helped our CEO. Yeah, I worked with Kamakouchi-san. That would mean you're the one who lured out all the Keihin leaders and beat the living daylights out of them. Wow, you must be pretty tough. Not that much, actually. I would argue we're pretty tough. I've been wanting to speak with you, Yagami-san. Would you care to join me for some tea? Sure, why not? Somehow I ended up spending like half a day here. Wait, what? I thought like something was gonna come out of this. It did not. Well, I'm running out of ideas for where to go. I think we hit bartender up and see what's there. since that is one of our hangouts, of course. I bet you the game, though, is really telling us, in order to proceed, you must play Mahjong. I think it's really saying that. I don't think I need the hint yet. Looking for work? Nah, same stuff we had before. I think I would actually like to talk to her. See what's going on. Do a main quest. Nuh-uh.
Yagami-san.
Oh, Yagami-san. Hey there. How'd it go with that agency? So quiet. Is something wrong?
Sorry about that.
No, it's nothing. I must look pretty down, huh? Hmm? Ah, Sana-san. I knew I'd find you sooner or later. Industry official? Question mark? You hear Mahjong, you immediately clicked. Heard you do a little performance here at night, and I must say you don't disappoint. But why waste your talent on all these thankless small-time shows when you could step into the spotlight right now? I wouldn't say they're thankless. Come on, look around you. You could be doing this in front of millions of people. All you have to do is sign with me. Hey, cheer up. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Besides, you won't get any fans with that gloomy face. Is this guy the producer she was talking about? Kind of a creep. Your wife heard Mahjong and is interested in seeing a game. Oh, man. And who might you be? Oh, I'm just an acquaintance. An acquaintance, you say? You sure don't look like any ordinary guy to me. What line of work are you in?
This is Yagami.
I'm a detective. The name's Yagami. Well, aren't you fancy? Here, why don't you take my card? Saito's business card. Yeah, this guy definitely looks like trouble. It looks like next stop, Mahjong. Maybe. I may need to ask for your expertise sometime. Then I'll be waiting for your call. All right, Sana-chan. My offer's still on the table, so think about it. Was that the producer you mentioned last time? Yes, his name is Saito-san. He's really not her usual self today. Did something happen with him? Hey, did something happen with him? Is he bothering you? I don't even know how to say it. He asked me to do a certain job. It sounded scummy. As a condition for my professional debut. And what kind of job would that be? He wants me to entertain the CEO of a company his agency works with. Entertain? Like have dinner with him? If it was only that, then it wouldn't be too bad. But he told me to prepare for what happens after dinner. Yeah. Meaning he wants you to sleep with him. I'm not sure. He didn't give me a clear answer when I asked him. I could just be imagining things. Either way, it doesn't sound like something you can casually agree to. Right. Now, Yagami-san, you did say you were a detective, didn't you? That I did. So I've actually heard some bad rumors about this producer from my friend who's also trying to be a singer. She said that girls who get involved with this guy end up experiencing horrible things. That's a rumor you probably shouldn't ignore, especially in your position. I thought as much. If the rumors turn out to be true, then it seems he wants us girls for more than just our voice. That's why I was wondering. You want me to investigate whether you can trust him or not? That's right. I see. Will you do it, Yagami-san? I'll pay you however much you need. Refuse. Come on. No, thank you. No refusal. I've never been one to turn down an official case, so consider me at your service.
Thank you so much!
I truly appreciate it. But I've got to warn you, I'm not cheap. Can someone who barely made it to the big city even afford something like this? Well, Pay me when you're successful.
Huh?
What? You don't have to pay me now, but when you make it big, I'm gonna charge you double. Pay me when you're successful.
Oh!
I'm not sure if you're kind or just greedy. Well, I am running a business too.
Thank you so much!
Then I'll take you up on your offer. Thanks so much, Yagami-san. I look forward to seeing you shine. The producer's name is Saito. He's usually scouting talent around Theater Square. Careful, though. Now that he knows who you are, he might be on guard. Hey, I'll think of something. Yeah, something like a vampire disguise. By the way, I think we are going to go hit up Mahjong. However, the one that I want to go to is not where we're going to go. Saito's supposed to be hanging around Theater Square. Better head over there. Yeah, not right now. I really want to do this one because we unlocked that one by doing the one that was over here. However, it has new rules, and I don't know if I'm ready for new rules. I'm sorry, Blake Jester. I don't know where to do the main quest, and I don't want the hint. I don't want it. And I gotta say, we're already at 10 p.m. my time, so I don't know if we're gonna hit it. I'm kind of feeling like the Mahjong is the way to go. I know that the one right here, it uses Warame rules, which I don't know how to play that, and I don't want to have to read instructions, so we'll go play the easy tables, if you will, the starter tables. It's just what's gonna happen. It's okay, because it's gonna earn us more money to spend on things in game, because we clearly don't have enough. Now, I haven't played Mahjong now since literally the last time you saw it on stream, so it's been a little while. I have a feeling I'm going to mess it up, but we're gonna play the high stake table, or this is technically the middle. I don't know where the high stake players are, but that's the high stake table. 25,000 yen entry fee. Let's do this. Sure, I'll give it a shot. Alrighty, just hand over the 25,000 and we'll be ready. Start game. There was a change rules option. Did you see that? Okay. Let's take stock of all of our tiles. The goal of Mahjong is to make some kind of a set, right? And we have to be able to do that with all the different things. So, we are currently the East Wind. Being the East Wind, we are first player in the turn order. We have an East Wind card on us right now, so that's good. We might want to hold on to it. We also have a South Wind, which we cannot use. We're best off getting rid of this early before someone can steal it and use it. We also have the Red Dragon, which we'll hold on to for just a short period of time. We picked up the 4, which is great, because we have 3, 4, 5 now. So that's a set. So 3, 4, 5 is great. This one of bamboo is terrible. Let's see, we've got 6, 7, 8 of bamboo, so that's great as well. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of the Southern Wind, and then we're going to get rid of the one of bamboo. Almost certainly. It's asking me right now if I want to steal the 8. And we don't want to. Because if you steal, you're only allowed to complete the hand with some special, like, conditions, right? And we don't know if we're going to get those special conditions. Your wife has a friend who plays Mahjong in a club in town? That's awesome. By the way, I mentioned this before. I'm going to put pictures on the Discord. But my wife got me, like, a real physical Mahjong set for Christmas. And I'm super excited about it. But the problem is, I need to really, like, understand all the rules and probably have, like, a cheat sheet for all the combinations, because there are so many combinations that I certainly don't know them. Also, I'm going to move over so that we can see all my tiles. And then you have to teach it to other people to play it. It is a 4-player game, although I know you can do 3-player. I don't think you can go down to 2, though. Okay. Let's get rid of another tile. We're actually going to get rid of the one of bamboo, like I mentioned. And then I think in this game, if you want to call your win. I think you have to push square. I don't think it prompts you. I think you have to push it. So we'll have to try to remember that. Let's see. One person has discarded an east wind. Top, right there. There are 4 out there, so there's 2 more. So we could still get lucky, but I'm not going to hold out hope for it. I'm going to get rid of the 1 of dots. We got the white dragon. It's kind of whatever, I guess. Okay, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to teach the game anyways, like I was just saying, James. But yeah, we'll get a game going at some point. So this is good. We have a doubles of 7, so we could just get rid of the 9, and then we could say we're done on these are characters. We could say we're done on the characters. We're done on the bamboo if we want to be then as well. We could use the 7. Oh, this is a 9, not an 8. I'm actually thinking let's get rid of the 9 of dots to start here. So I could steal a 2. That's a bad move. Aha! Now we have 2 doubles. We've got double 7 and double 9. Let's actually hold on to the 9 then, for now, and get rid of our dots entirely. I would like to get rid of the white dragon or the red dragon, but because none of them have been played, I'm a little nervous, right? If someone else already has 2 of the white dragon or the red dragon and I discard it, they will be able to steal it, and then they will have an open shown hand, but they'll be able to score points at the end. The longer we hold this, the more likely it is to be true, but also the longer we hold this, the more chances we have of drawing a second one. So it's kind of a double-edged sword there. We're going to get rid of this one, though. 2 of bamboo I don't like. Go away. Dots. Go away. We're going to have to get rid of our other ones here soon. We don't need the 5. Goodbye. We could technically hold on to that. All right, it's time to get rid of one of these. We're going to get rid of the red dragon and hope no one else has it. Exactly what happened, what I thought was going to happen happened. Right there. He's got 3 of the red dragons, so he's going to score this turn unless someone else does something else here. I could get rid of the 8. We might have a similar thing happen. We also, so the white dragon, I mean. We also just picked up the 8. We have 7, 8, 9. We could get rid of our 7 or 9 then instead. We're still looking for a double. Goodbye, white dragon. Ah, no one stole it. We could steal a 7. I don't like it. No, thank you. So here's another thing, right? I cannot score using north wind, west wind, or south wind. Only east wind. But everyone else can score with their wind and the east wind. So east is the prevailing wind, which means everyone can score with it. So someone else might be holding on to 2. So it's really dangerous for us to get rid of that one as well. So we're going to hold on to it. Aha! We just picked up a second one. So if someone discards it, we'll be able to steal it. The real question is, what do I want to get rid of now? And I think we're going to get rid of this 9. So here's our current setup. We have the 3, 4, 5. That's a series, right? So we're going to keep that. We have a 7, 8, 9. That's a series. So we'll keep that. We have a 5, 6, 7, or a 6, 7, 8. Those are each series as 2. So we have an extra bamboo, and we have an extra character, the 7. We have a pair of the East Winds, which will score us points at the end, if we can complete the rest of our hand. We're going to get rid of the dots, because it doesn't match anything. So they just called Ron, because they won off of that steal. Yep, and they only got one Han. They only got one thing that scored, and it's the Red Dragon that they stole from us. But we didn't lose any points in this because they stole from the guy across to win. Getting the Han from us didn't make us lose points. We are now the North Wind. Prevailing is still east, of course. And you may be seeing that the Red Dragon is in the middle there. That actually means that it is the, man... See, I've already forgotten some of the terms. It's essentially the secret hidden. Oh, and by the way, we have two of the White Dragon, and the third one was just played. We will pawn and steal it. This means that we're going to basically want to steal anything we can now. And we'll get rid of the South Wind that we can't use. 3, 4, 6. 6 is not great. Double 2. The 8 doesn't really match anything. This makes a double 7. I'd like to hold it, I guess. Let's get rid of the 8 of dots. North Wind, we could hold it. We could use it, right? So here's the thing. Just because we complete the hand, we may only get one Han, 1,000 points, which we have right now with our White Dragons. But if we hold on to the North Wind and get more North Winds, then we could get another Han out of that. Technically. Technically speaking. I'm going to get rid of this 9. Ones and 9s are some of the worst because they don't have anything on the opposite sides to connect with, right? Like a 5 can connect with 5s, right? If you get 3 of a kind or 2 of a kind. 5 can connect with 4 if you go 3, 4, 5, or it can connect with 6, 5, 6, 7. You get the gist, right? But 9s, there's no 10, and 1s, there's no 0, so they're kind of the worst. Yes, I'm going to steal the 5 of bamboo. We make another set. I can actually choose right now. Do I want it to be the 3, 4, 5, or do I want it to be the 4, 5, 6? And it doesn't really matter, so I'm just going to do this one. And then we're going to get rid of the other bamboo. And by the way, you can only steal something if it makes a set or a series, right? Just because I have the North Wind in front of me doesn't mean I can steal a North Wind if someone plays it down. I have to have 2 to be able to steal the third one. Goodbye, bamboo. Nine of dots, goodbye. A White Dragon. You can technically make a match with 4. So I think we hold on to that dragon. It's not going to automatically go over there because it doesn't need to be shown, right? We can keep it hidden. The tiles that are on the right side, all the way over there, are shown to the other players, whereas the ones on our left are actually still hidden. I think I'm going to get rid of the North Wind. I think. Let's see. If we have doubles on 7, double on dots, we get rid of the 5. We still need to connect something else, right? We basically need a triple, because we need the 5, the 4, and the North Wind to all be connected to something else, because this is connected over there. It's a little iffy on what we hold on to right now. We'll get rid of the North Wind. I sure hope we don't draw one. West Wind, we get rid of that immediately. Aha! This is actually good. Now we don't have a double on the 2 of dots. We have a triple. We're going to get rid of the 4. I can call Khan right now. And look at that. We pulled another North Wind. Do you see how terrible that is? I'm going to call Khan.
Khan.
Interesting. Interesting. All right. We get rid of the 4 bamboo. Get rid of the West Wind. So by calling Khan, you'll see we did actually move the White Dragon over. It also showed that the 7 of characters is now one of the hidden, like, extra point bonuses, which means we're going to get Han for having the 7s. If we can complete our game, that is. Let's see. 2 green dragons already down. Get rid of that one. We can steal a 2. Make pawn, which is 3. That means we still have an extra 2 left over. Not a good thing. Yeah, we'll get rid of this 2. I really want to get rid of that North Wind now. Now we got a 5, 6, 7. Hold up. This is actually amazing. Double checking how much more time. Want to know whether to say bye or be back. I think we're probably going to end with the Mahjong. But Blank Jester, I hope you'll be back for next time when we hit the next major story milestone. So anyways, we'll have 5, 6, 7. We'll have 3s. And then we just need to match something with the North Wind. I don't want to match with the North. I want to get a different one to match with. Which actually means maybe we should get rid of the North Wind and we'll match with a 7. Is there 7s left over? Maybe? Maybe 1? Alright. Yeah, let's get rid of the North Wind. I can call Ron and steal... Oh, wait, yeah, no, this wins. 4, 5, 6. The double 7, the triple, 2 of dots. Roll.
Pretty good.
Alright.
Dora, 4.
Yeah. Check that out. Look how many points we just got. Okay, so let's talk about it for a second. Why did we get so many points? Well, it turns out that the 7... Actually, I'm not sure about that 7. The Dora were the White Dragon, and... Geez, whatever number that one is. When they don't show the actual number on them, I don't have the actual tiles memorized. But we had 4 of the White Dragons, so we got 4 Han. That's what happened there. So we ended up with 5 Han for 8,000 points. I really thought, though, that the 7 of characters being played in the middle meant that it was going to be one of the hidden Dora. But we don't have that listed here, so I'm not quite sure what happened there. Either way, that's alright. And that's why I don't feel like I'm ready to even teach someone how to play the game. Because there's a lot of little things that the electronic version does that we're playing here that I'm not quite getting, if you know what I mean. We have 2 North Winds and a South Wind. We need to get rid of all of these. This is a terrible start for us because we can't really even start working on our other combinations until we get rid of this stuff.
I'll see you.
Goodbye, South Wind. By North Wind. By other North Wind. What? He called Ricci already? Okay, so what that means, with him calling Ricci, means he is 1 tile away from winning. So, here we go. I can steal, but I am not comfortable stealing, because I don't think we're going to get the ability to win off of that. So we've got 5, 6, 7 of dots. That's great. We have 5, 6, 7 of bamboo. That's also great. The 8 and 9 is okay, but again, we can only complete that with a 7. Double 5s is okay. 2 and 3 we can complete with a 1 and a 4. We're on the middle difficulty, Bomber, yeah. I'm gonna get rid of the 2. Overthinking won't help. He's called Ron. Oh, Okay, he just won. He just won. He was one tile away and he got to steal it. Off the other guy. Alright, so let's look at this one now. The Dora was the 7 of bamboo, which we had we been able to complete the hand, which we didn't. The Ura Dora is the hidden Dora, meaning the hidden extra point. He had Richi and a no points hand, so he got 2 Han. Actually, look at what he had. The Lullaby King. They had 3, 4, 5, 6. So they had 3, 4, 5. They had... Man, I am so confused. They had 3, 4, 5. That's one. They had 6, 7, 8. That's another. They had 7, 8, 9. Got it. Then they had 2 and 3, and then they won with the 4 that they stole, and they had a double West Wind. So it's called a no points hand. I don't know why they call it a no points hand, but I mean it's clearly a valid combination. I think it's called that because they didn't have geez, there's another term. There's another term that gives you the winning. So if you have a no points hand and you have anything shown, you can't win, right? So having like these 3 white dragons that we have right here means we have a points hand. Look at that. That's quite the start. We also have 2 green dragons and the red dragon. Wow. The West Wind. We're going to get rid of the West Wind. We have 5 and 7. We have 7 and 8. So this is good because a 6 and a 9 will complete. 2's kind of bad. The 4 of bamboo and the 8 don't really match either. Let's get rid of the 2 of bamboo, I guess, to start with. The 1 red dragon's down, so we may want to get rid of this one now, because there's only 2 left, and we need 3. We need 3 total, so we need those 2. I do want to hold on to the green dragon, though, because we're going to be able to potentially steal it and then have another dragon set. And by the way, I think you get additional points if you have a hidden hand at the end. But I'm not worried about doing that part. Jeez, I don't know. I want to hold that red dragon. Just another turn or 2. There goes another dragon. We get rid of it. There's a south wind. We're south. Could get lucky. We're allowed to steal, by the way. We're totally allowed to steal. So I think we're going to. So what is that? That's the 6. We'll have 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Oh, and also, the 6 is listed there in the middle, which, again, I think means it's the Dora. So I think we'll get points for it. But we'll find out. Get rid of the other dots. Rid of the dots again, I think. Oh my goodness, get rid of the dots again. The other red dragon? What a tease. We could have kept our red dragon. Pon, steal the green dragons? Pon. Yes, please. So what are we left with here? We're left with a 3 that's doing nothing. And we're left with some bamboo that's not matching, and the hope that we see more south winds, I guess. Goodbye, 3. Goodbye, 8. Like, we don't need characters right now. I want to see bamboo. The 1. I mean, we're in a really good position, except we're not getting what we need. There's a south wind played. There's 2 south winds played that turn. We get rid of our south wind. We also have a north wind. Let's get rid of the north wind first. 1 more turn to hope that the north guy wasn't holding him. We get rid of the south wind now as well. Calrichi's 1 turn away. Oh, we just got 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Hold up, I didn't need to hit that button. 4, 5, 6. We need to get rid of one of these, I guess. And I don't know which is the best one to get rid of, honestly. Let's go ahead and get rid of that one. That was the worst one to get rid of. We completed his set. Dang. Wow. Look how many points they just took from us directly. Wow. Okay, we just lost a lot of rank off of that. So the way I think that these hands are being played is they're being played 4, so everyone's dealer once. There are chances that you are dealer more than once, right? I don't remember what those are. I think if you win as dealer, you play dealer again. Anyways, I think that's where we're going to end it off for the night with a, unfortunately, failed Mahjong, but that's okay. We can't win them all. And I know I just saved it. I double saved it for good measure. And this is where I leave you for the night. So hopefully everyone had a good time. The story of this game is great. It keeps throwing us new twists and turns, and I can't wait to find what we have to do to get to the next part of it. But anyways, that is me for the night. I will see everyone on Wednesday with a game that maybe Etrian Odyssey? I don't know. We'll see. Have a good night, everyone. Mercs Reign signing off.